best place to play exclusives, huh? Now is the best place to play third-party games. Let's move that goalpost, baby!
Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Brothers coming high and eat up scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fernie's trading people where there's skin. All recent gaming gold, breaks and pay top beam. Good morning, come and moving. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin! How things have changed these days, huh, chat? How things have changed these days. Before, it was all about power! Power! And then it became the best place for exclusive games! The exclusive box. The best thing out there. Oh, man. It was that for, let me see how many years though. 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. And now is the third party box. So y'all are changing the mindset now? After y'all for years have been trolling the Xbox. Been trying to destroy Xbox. Because Xbox was pretty much a third-party box and it was bad and exclusives were great and all this shit. Now, since y'all don't have exclusives, y'all now had to be the third-party box, huh? You can't make this shit up. Good morning, everybody. Also tuning in, even the crazy one. Wishing y'all a beautiful and awesome Wednesday, chat. Good morning. Today we're going to have a hell of a fun show, a hell of a spicy show. Why the hell not? This is a box without content. Really? You're finally admitting to it about like how many years later? Kind of weird they admit to it, but then they focus on like, let's focus on third party. Because basically that's what we've been and that's what we are. A third party box, and now third party boxes are great. But what happened to exclusive boxes though? Seriously, what happened to that though? That's a good question, right, chat? Talos, the man with the ray. What's up, Talos? How you doing? Malcolm Lax, good morning. Combat Gamer, 8542, he says, exactly. The PlayStation is becoming the GTA 6 machine. Oh, God. Since they secured the marketing, oh, God. Hala Madrid, hala Xbox. What's up, Smell? Let me see, Smell de Raji. What's up, man? I can't even read that. Smell de Raji. Man, what's up? How you doing, Smell? Smell? Is it Smell or Smell? I'm trying to say your name right. Hey, Pex NYC, what's up? Isaac Hayes, good morning. Man, Eric Von Eric, what's up, Eric Von Eric? Oh, look, it's El Nini. Here comes El Nini to tell me what was the best game he played on the Pro. Yeah, go ahead, El Nini. I'll tell you what's the best game I played on my 3080. And you can't beat that with the PS5 Pro. Oh, Susu. Oh, that must have hurt. Oh, all right. So, BB Money, good morning, my brother. What's up? My fake, did I say good morning to you? I don't know if I did, Ubay. Hello. He says F PlayStation. I mean, let me tell you something, my friend Ubay. They got a pretty good PR team out there. I mean, now they kind of shift the tone, you know? Oh, Ismail? All right, Ismail. What's up, Ismail? How you doing, bro? Good morning. What's up? Let me turn this light on real quick. Okay, light's good today. It seems so, because the light out here is better than what it was yesterday. Yesterday, it looked like I was just shining. I don't know what the heck was going on. But man, oh man. Oh man. Today's gonna be a spicy show, chat. Today's a spicy show, right? Right, he not lying. F PlayStation forever. Of course. We gotta F it all the way. Yep. And them fanboys, man. Them fanboys coming in here trying to tell me that they have a marketing deal. Really? They do? Did you know that back when GTA 5 came out, even Xbox had a marketing deal too? Listen, there's something called Google. If you don't believe me, you Google it up and ask, did Xbox have a marketing deal with GTA 5? And it will tell you that it did have a marketing deal with GTA 5. All of these consoles have marketing deals with GTA 5. I don't understand why they're going out here cheering like, oh, we have the perfect marketing deal when we don't even know what the fuck is the marketing deal to that too. Damn, we don't even know. They're cheering for something they don't even know. What happens to the marketing deal is you get like a little skin. That's it. Oh, Lord. They don't even know what the hell they're talking about out here. Oh, Kenneth Williams says, Sorrow sales not looking too well. Oh, I mean, look. That was going to happen, bro. I mean, people are like, okay, you know, these fanboys go out there and buy games. They don't buy shit. It's been proven time and time again that they don't buy anything, chat. All they do is play Twitter. All they do is watch P-Hub. All they do is talk BS. That's what they do, chat, is talk the BS out of BS. Trying to stroke their egos for nothing. I mean, chat, for years and years and years, I've been talking about this ever since the start of the morning show, right? I think it's been a year and a half or two, I don't know. But I've been talking about this in the morning show, and I've been saying this loud and clear. Loud and clear. Do exclusives matter? I mean, now PlayStation's telling to your faces that we're now a third-party box. But wait, what happened to the exclusive box? What happened to that? What's going on over here? I mean, I sit there and I scratch my head. I'm like, what happened to that? Seriously, what happened from being to the exclusive box to now becoming a third-party box? Wow. And the funny thing is they go out there and they cheer for this because, of course, they're trying to find that W out there, like always. Louis, you gonna do some belly dancing? No, I'm not a belly dancer, chat. I mean, I wish I could learn how to belly dance, but no, that's not gonna be my thing, though. And I will be one hell of an ugly belly dancer, too. Yep, I will be one, though. Oh, man. And we in Alegria love Xbox a lot. Why isn't there a branch? Good question, my friend. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, though. Look, Ismail, right now we have Asha Sharma on top of things. She needs to get a lot of work done when it comes down to Xbox. She does. We know this. We watching every step of the way she's doing stuff, and at least she's doing good things out there, trying to get the Xbox branch everywhere. Because that's the main problem I see with Xbox. Xbox has got the games, Xbox got the service, Xbox has got everything to be number one out there. Why aren't they number one? I said it before and I'll say this again. They don't market themselves too much. You got to go out there and show that they exist. I mean, look, you're just saying something right here. Why isn't there a branch? I mean, look, I live in the Dominican Republic. There isn't a branch here. We got PlayStation all over the place. You go to Claro to get a plan, there's PlayStation right there. Why isn't Xbox in there? You know? That's how it is. Facts. My nephew just played 2K on the PlayStation 5. Laugh out loud. Of course. Chad, we have talked about this so many times. I mean, when we've been looking at the charts, and the charts have been telling us the whole way, what does this boxes do? Same thing with Xbox. Same thing on PlayStation. What do? They are playing third-party games. Where are the exclusives at? Oh, they come out. They sell a little bit. They do this much. They do that much. But at the end of the day, though, they're not doing enough like these third-party games are. Yeah, but yeah, an estimated 300K is horrible. But listen, hold up a second, chat. Hold up a second. Where these numbers are from? Who posted these numbers? Because remember, we gotta know who posted them. Because if it's that Alinea Analytics, fuck no. I don't believe nothing Alinea Analytics throws out there, though. Wait, what? Marathon social media account. Marathon is one of those games where people will still be playing it 20 years from now. Yeah, I mean, it's cloudy today. Yeah. I see people pouring cement over there on those buildings. Yeah, on that building, other building. Yeah, all right. Trees are green. What? How come they got a lie like this? Shit. Now, if it was Counter-Strike, though, I believe Counter-Strike, though. Counter-Strike, I mean, it's like what? Let me see. It came out in 97. 2007, that's 10. 2017, that's 20. I mean, for the next 30 years, you know, yeah. PlayStation in North Africa is expensive, so all players go to Xbox for Game Pass. Oh, wow, really? Ooh, and it's about to get more expensive over there, man. I don't know if they do the price increase over there, but I know that they're gonna still keep on going with those price increases, which is insane. They're gonna keep on increasing, they'll keep on overcharging people with that shit. My God, it's gonna get expensive. It's going to get expensive. Bobby! Yes. Oh, he left. He said, nope, I'm not going to deal with you today. Oh, Bobby came flying in, man. Is Counter-Strike that old? Yes, Pickles. Counter-Strike is almost 30 years old, my friend. No joke. Counter-Strike is almost 30 years old, and it's the biggest PC game played out there. What they've done is they have updated the graphics each time. Just keep on updating the graphics and making the game better. That's all they've done. But it's a really old fucking game. No joke. It's been out there for almost 30 years, my friend. Updated the graphics, updated the way you play the game and everything, man. I don't know if it has microtransactions. I haven't played it in a while, though. But Counter-Strike, though, whoo, woo. One of the oldest multiplayer games out there, still played today. No joke. Hands down. Yep. So, all right, chat. Let's get into it because, man, oh, man, we're going to have some fun. You got to love this, chat. You got to love them. When they go out there, man, and talk what they got to talk, though. Oh, my God. Just reading this title just pains me a lot. It does. Oh my God. Oh, it pains me. No, it hurts. I'm just kidding. It doesn't hurt. All I'm doing is I'm laughing so hard that it's hurting my tummy. That's the problem. That's why it pains me a lot when I read this. PS5 is just a plastic box if it doesn't have content. Sony explains it's a third-party focus ecosystem. What? Huh? Yo, what happened? Wasn't it a first-party focus ecosystem? Now it's a third-party focus ecosystem? We have a responsibility to the whole industry? My ass, you got a responsibility to the whole industry? Shit. Who are you? Superman? Oh, Lord, this is so funny. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. So we got Garden Taste Boss. Think the officially my last time purchasing consoles. There's no need with exclusives being done away with. Oh, wow. Really? Damn. Why not, man? I mean, why don't you put yourself on that? I don't know. I don't know what you guys want. Listen, let me tell you something. Listen. Garden, look. I don't know if you're a PlayStation fan. If you're a PlayStation fan or if you're an Xbox fan, okay. Because if you're an Xbox fan, it's cool. Because Xbox, your library, you can take it everywhere with you. Now, if you're on PlayStation, though, you got your PlayStation, you have your games on PlayStation, then my advice is you got to stick to that box because you ain't going to give them all those games, bro. Why are you going to give PlayStation all those games, though? If you quit using the account, though. No. Go for it. Go purchase another one. I mean, even Pickles was telling me he was going to leave PlayStation. I asked Pickles how many games you got. He said he has like 200. I think it was 200 or 145 or 50. I said, Pickles, do not sell your console, man. You got so many games bought on it. You cannot get away from that, though. Oh, you're a neutral gamer? Okay. I see. All right, perfect. Okay. No, I'm just saying, though, if you have a library built up, don't get away from it. Unless if you're on Nintendo, though, you got the physical cartridges, and you can go ahead and you can sell those cartridges and make some money back. But Giving that whole library of yours digitally to them? Hell no, I ain't giving them shit. 160, there you go. I was close though. I thought it was 200 or 150. So I was close. Yeah, I was close. Scene Point is saying that the PS6 handheld will give 30 gigabytes of RAM, will only be 500. Laugh out loud. What? They said now it's dropped to 24 though. I play everywhere except Nintendo. All right. You don't like the Nintendo though? Nintendo's such a it's a nice little console though. Yep, you can take it with you anywhere. Yep. All of them, all digital. Yep, there you go. See what I mean? That's why you can't get rid of that though. I mean, if you had like 10, 20, 30 games, I'd be like, it's just 30 games. But man, 100, you do the 70, that's, what is it? Let me see. 100 games is like $7,000. No. I'll tell you this information. Algerian gamers really like the Xbox Series S and they like Game Pass. Good. I'm happy, my friend. I'm happy. Because here's the thing though. Xbox is kicking butt. Right? When you look at the box and you have the box, you know why it's kicking butt. The problem with the Xbox is it's just not doing the enough butt kicking out there like it should though. That's the damn problem it has though. But it's okay. Now it's just there. Probably going to fix all that stuff. But yes, let's read this. While the PS5 and all PlayStation before have some truly incredible first-party titles, they've never been Sony strength like Nintendo. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Bro, man, where Bro Boy at? We gotta get Bro Boy in here. Bro Boy. Let me see where Bro Boy. Oh, man. Let me type in a Bro Boy. Where's Bro Boy at? We gotta get Bro Boy in here. Bro Boy! There he is. Bro Boy. Jump in. Hurry. Man, I wanna. Man, this is the part where you want to go out there and just go ahead and whip some butt. Like, seriously, I want to go out there and kick all these ponies' butt. No joke. Because, man, just reading this, and they for years throwing it into my face about first-party titles. While the PS5 on PlayStation before it have some truly incredible first-party titles, they've never been Sony strength like Nintendo. Oh, you're now admitting to this? Well, wait, what happened to 2018 where you guys were saying that Xbox doesn't have any exclusives? What the hell happened to that? The Switch 2 is sold on the strength of Mario and Pokemon. PS5 is all about... Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, man. No. Wow. What? But wait, I thought it was all about Last of Us. I thought it was all about, Sorrows. I thought it was all about Spider-Man. I thought it was all about this. But wait, what is it? Wait, what? What? Bro boy, don't you see this shit? Let's read this, bro boy. Let's read this because we've been trolled with this, bro boy, for years. You know this for a fact, right? Let's read it again. While the PS5 and all PlayStations before it have some truly incredible first-party titles, they never been Sony strength like Nintendo. The Switch 2 is sold on the strength of Mario and Pokemon. PS5 is all about GTA and Call of Duty. Holy shit. You seen this, bro boy? Told you PlayStation is becoming the GTA machine. Yeah, I've been following it. You see this, bro boy? It's some funny ass shit. For years, they told us that exclusives do matter. That exclusives are what was it? They were the ones that helped the console sales. They were the one who pushed consoles to sell. But wait a minute. Now they're admitting to this shit. That we've been saying it for like 3 or 4 years. It was all third party. Oh, Lordy. But, Combat Gamer, that's not the point, though. You can say it's a GTA machine. You can say whatever you want. At the end of the day, it could be a GTA machine, yeah? But the Xbox is a GTA machine, too. And in a year later or two, there's going to be PC a GTA machine. Also, Insider Gaming took down their tweets. Oh, the one that says that PlayStation doesn't have any content? I saw that out there, and I was like, huh? You know, that was pretty funny, though. And that means, as Big Money says, Xbox was right. Yeah, 100%. Xbox was right. And what people want Xbox to follow PlayStation. PlayStation has not even one IP where the character's name is known to non-hardcore gamers. Console sellers is Meet the Cheater. Yes, sir. Joey, laugh out loud. Man, Joey need to have some explaining to do, though. I can't wait till Monday so I can get Joey in here and be like, Joey, explain this to me, though. Yeah. Why do you think PS tries to do so many third-party deals? I know, bro, boy, I know. I know, my friend. That's why we talked about this so many times here on this show. We talked about how PlayStation is a third-party box. We mention it a lot. We show everybody that, oh, man. We've been showing them for years and years and years on end that they buy this box to play 1 or 2 games. Raph Taylor says, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Isn't that a song, though? That was like a good old rap song, though, from back in the day, though, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was. So let's keep reading this because this is so much fun, though. It's something the company has openly acknowledged in an interview, the game business. Of course they're going to openly acknowledge it right now. What do you think they're going to say? Do you think they're going to stay quiet about it? Because they ain't got shit. After you guys in 2018 for years were talking about the fucking exclusive term, and us for like the last 3 or 4 years after the ABK deal happened, we've been telling you all, it's not about exclusives anymore. You guys try to force us the exclusive shit. Look now. They acknowledged it openly. Because they ain't got shit. That's why they got an acknowledge it open. I mean, you guys try to spin this into a positive. Try to. But at the end of the day, though, this is not a positive for you all. Because that means that's less work on your exclusives for the PlayStation, though. But all right. But first-party exclusives, though. Not the third-party, though, just in case, though. But all right. Let's keep it going. Although, as the boss of second and third party of PlayStation executive Christian Severson is very much focused on a specific pillar of the ecosystem. Describing the PlayStation as third-party focus, he explained. Man, let me tell you something. The realist over there in Direct Gaming, he said it for years. Gotta give him props to him. He said the PlayStation is a third-party box. It's not a first-party. Don't believe that shit. So the CEO saying this all loud, does this nuked all the ponies narratives? Yes, it did. When it comes down to the exclusive terms, it's nuked. It's destroyed. It's fucking gone. And I hope the Xbox fanboys also understand something too. I've said it, chat, I've been saying this all the way. People trying to force the exclusive term into other people, but listen, they helped somewhat. But it's not like it's a Nintendo game. It's not like it's a Pokemon or a Mario. I mean, if it was like that, then shit, things would have been different, but they're not. The comment section NG4 we're still around. I love to see those. They just spin this into a, oh, they are spinning into a positive, of course. They're saying it right now. I mean, we have, I think, Combat. If Combat is a PlayStation fan, he just spin it around. He said it's becoming a GTA machine. So, I mean, they're acting like GTA is only for their box. I mean, bro, it's coming to Xbox. Same day, as of we know now. Same day, same time. It's coming to console. And then it's going to PC. And then the PC will become a GTA machine. So I don't understand why they act like Xbox don't exist when it's dropping over there. The only exclusives in gaming is Nintendo, Mario, period. Exactly. That's it. No one else. And the ones who are the kings of exclusives is called Nintendo. No one else. It's just Nintendo for now. Based on my limited experience, I can tell you that Xbox needs to return to exclusives, and this is a gateway to a combo. Yeah, but here's the thing, Ismael. There's two things right here. We got to talk about this. Okay, they bring back the exclusives. But again, what are we going to do if they come back to exclusives? What are we going to do if they come back to this, do that, if they're not out there marketing themselves? Because again, you got PlayStation over here admitting to you all, and I said this before too, this 6 years into the generation, right? We're 6 years in. PlayStation, when it comes down to first-party content, has not had shit, and yet they're selling 93 million consoles. What do you think is that, though? What I mean it hasn't had shit is because they haven't had exclusives. And they're sitting at 93 million. What do you think what do you think that's all about? Not sold ship, sorry. Sold, I keep forgetting because sales ship, they keep confusing me though. What does that tell you that PlayStation is selling well? Because you know why? They market themselves out there. So if Xbox doesn't come back to marketing and showing that we're here, I mean, yeah, the problem is not the exclusive, my friend. The problem is out there that they gotta push themselves and show everybody, hey, we're here, we're alive, let's go. Let's fucking kick ass. Alright, let's keep going though. Alright. Describing as PlayStation, okay, he explained. Let's go down. If you talk to PlayStation CEO Nishino-san, who has a very product-led background, he'll say, let me get the chat out of here real quick. All right, put this over here, put this over here, place this over here. Perfect. Let me close this window so I can see what chat's typing. Okay, put this over here, put this over here. All right, now I can see everything chat's saying. Perfect. Now I'm happy. He'll say, PlayStation is just a plastic box without content. Really? And third parties are the lion's share of the content. We know that. So it's critical that we continue to lean in and drive and be ambitious and bring new voices to the platform. Oh. If we ever stop doing that, the industry will stop growing. So wait a minute, y'all think you guys are the ass kickers out here when it comes down to games? Man, you sure know how to stroke your damn ego because, man, that is the biggest bullshit I've ever read in my life. Y'all don't do shit. Man. Y'all act like you have 2 billion gamers on your platform. That's how you all are acting right here with saying this bullshit. We have, as an industry leader, a responsibility to continue to drive and push and to grow the whole industry, not just our own business. Okay. Yep. Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, man, that ego is so powerful, though. Man, I'm telling you. Sevenson continued that first party is about setting the bar for his platform, and it regularly demonstrates content to his partners to show them what a best-in-class experience should look like on its hardware. That's why they have. See, this is why they have first-party content. But the question is, what? What first party though? We look at Sorrows. What are you showing with Sorrows though? It looks good, great graphics and everything. Yeah, it only sold 300K copy, or 200 or 100. I mean, I don't know. It's Alinea Analytics though, and I can't believe Alinea Analytics, no matter what. And Alinea Analytics came up with those numbers. I still don't trust it. Fuck Alinea. So what are you showing them? That you can make a good game and don't sell? That's what you're showing them? Dumbasses. Seriously? Well, you got Vampire Survivors going out there with the 3 big graphics sounding like crazy? Huh? You want me to keep on adding to that? You're not going to like if I keep on adding to it. Look at Balacho. Balacho went out there and kicked ass. Jubei says, industry leader getting hacked. That's true, though. Man, let me tell you something. I know Forza is giving away coupons for Crunchyroll. Let me say something. I ain't paying. Listen, Forza, you can give me all the coupons you want. I ain't going to Crunchyroll. Fuck that. Hell no. Man, y'all should have chosen something else. Y'all should have given coupons to Netflix. Or given coupons to, I don't know, anything. Bath and Beyond, for example, too. Give us coupons to Bath and Beyond. Does Bath and Beyond still six chat? I don't know. I've not seen a Bath and Beyond in years though. But yeah, give us coupons to something else. But Crunchyroll though, so they can get my info. Fuck no. So on the first party influencing third party, he added. Let's see what he had to say. Let's read this. Let's see this as a joke though. We do have some beta first party functionality that is being built on behalf of the first party side and is really going to trickle out and become increasingly available to our third party on a selected basis. But more often than not, it goes the other way. We're building things for third party, which first party will be able to take advantage of. And there's a couple of programs our teams have been working on for a while, and I can't talk about it yet. That will be best in class examples. We'll talk about that next year. Oh. Yeah, Lou, do you know that that Wilhelm scream in movies? The Steam controller does that when you drop it. Good. I'm happy it does this or that, but you don't drop that shit. You don't get that screen, though. You don't want to drop controllers, though. You don't. So interesting stuff then, and even an enticing tease. How is this enticing? Y'all becoming a third party box. That's what What's up, Deadly? Good morning, Deadly. We wonder what those programs entail. It's probably not anything for us to get excited on the consumer end, but a strong development environment is always adventurous for the brand as a whole. Aww. On the subject, on PlayStation, be more third-party focused. We don't think that's ever been in doubt. Oh, really? 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 When y'all said since 2018 exclusives are what matter, though? Shoving it in our faces, though? Now you guys became a third-party box? Wow. While franchises like God of War and The Last of Us have grown immeasurably over the past decade or so, Sony still sells its hardware on the strength of franchises like EA Sports FC and Resident Evil. Third party has been and always will be king for PlayStation. Oh, so now it's king on PlayStation, huh? Now. Oh, but it's always. For you on the show, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, and also that bell. Let's go, man. This show, I told you guys, this show is gonna be a spicy one today because man, oh man, there's just so much to say. Ponies are in it. Of course they are like that. They come up with some bullshit all the time, and look how funny it is. All these years, they're bullshit. Just keeps on dying and 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 dying. It's been dead though. It's been dead. I mean, since 2022, I always ask the same question: do exclusives matter? Since we saw the ABK thing happen, because PlayStation was out there crying because without Call of Duty, they'll be dead, they'll be disappeared, they'll be gone forever. I thought it was exclusives though that really helped the console though. Pickle says, laugh my ass off. They're trying to push the goalpost because of the third-party shit that they even don't own. Exactly. That's what they're doing, and that's what I find so fucking funny on how they're pushing the goalposts, on how they're moving it, how they're putting it over here, they're moving it over there, because that's what they do. They lie. They lie. But hey, I gotta say though, it's good PR though. They do a pretty good job with the PR though. I gotta give them credit for that. Because remember, Chad, I always say this to y'all. When you gotta give them credit, you gotta give them credit, and they got a good PR though. They got a good PR team. They're literally preparing the fanboys to say, hey, now this is the best third-party box out there to play, and looky over here now. We got someone doing it. But what happened to exclusives though? We're gonna see that shift on exclusive talk soon, chat. We're gonna see them say, it's an exclusive, it's okay. I mean, that's not the money driver. The money driver is third party. You'll see. You're going over Sarah's numbers today, or did you do that earlier? Yes, we'll go over that bro boy. But remember, you know who posted those numbers though? You know who posted the numbers though? Remember what they did with Metal Gear though? They said, oh, Metal Gear only sold this much, and then all of a sudden Metal Gear comes out and say, hey, we sold 1 million copies. Kick their asses all out the way though. What's good PR, Louis? Is Pony Body again. You know what's good PR? Why so serious? I'll tell you why is it. I'll tell you why. If you were in here earlier, this is what they do though. No joke. Here, I'll even copy paste it for you, and I'll post it in the chat though. This is what I got today early this morning from a guy named Combat Gamer. Right away. This is what you call good PR, because they changed the mentality in just a second. Just to feed them egos, like I said though. Look, this is what I got said this morning. Exactly. The PlayStation is becoming the GTA 6 machine. That's what I mean. They got good PR. But if it was Xbox doing this shit, they would have been destroyed. That's the point. But hey, let's keep on going though. The big question is, how will it maintain its advantage? That is interesting, my friend. That is the very good question. Now they're saying this, and let me tell you something. Asha. Oh, Asha. Asha. Where are you, Asha? Asha. Listen. Lou's gonna give you a little bit of advice. If you read this loud and clear, Asha, it says PS5 is all about GTA and Call of Duty. Now it's time for you to switch it and say Xbox is all about Call of Duty and PlayStation is not. Asha, do it. Take advantage of that. They literally came out there loud and clear and said it. Take fucking advantage and kicks his ass all over the place. There you go, Asha. Good tip right there from Lou. Alright, let's go though. So let's keep going. Where was I? I was down at Wolverine though. The rise of PC. Remember what I said though? They were saying they were the king of the third party, which I said this is bullshit. But here we go. The rise of PC and even the more capable hardware of the Switch 2 means there are alternative options for consumers. And it's going to need to fight tooth and nail to ensure PS5 and later PS6 remain the place to play third-party games. Word is the company has signed a marketing deal. Word is, look, again, word is it signed a marketing deal with GTA 6, which is certainly going to help this holiday, but it's clear PlayStation cannot rest on its laurels. Oh. Do you agree that the PS5 is primarily a third-party focus console? Oh, see what I mean? The PR kicking in. Where do you prefer to play multi-class games and why? Why does Sony need to maintain this current position? Let us know below. So let's read a couple comments and let's have some fun with this one. Let's see how they switch their mindset right away. All right, let's go. Let's see what they have to say though. As someone who grew on Nintendo consoles mostly, I will still put Sony's first-party games up there with Nintendo's. Wow, you're a big fan. I really do hope Sony goes back to former OBVS. Obviously, still have a sprinkle of live service in there. But that's what made PS2 and PS4 so special, were quality and quantity of their games. I still buy the PS5 has been a great gen, but it could have better, you know? You're going to sit there for a while and I have it, though. For this reason, the PlayStation 5 is my PlayStation console. I think Steam and Nintendo will be my only platforms moving forward. Wow. Funny about PS1 and PS2 generations, Sony barely had any major first-party presence. Okay. When it came to exclusive content, most of the exclusives that had were from third-party studios. The generation has changed. This was PS3, where it was so bad and difficult to develop content for the hardware, and Sony had to invest in its own studios to have something stand out. Easy to keep making PlayStation compelling. Make more first-party content that's not live service flops. Oh, yep. It's also third-party exclusivity just disappeared in general during the PS3 era. Just to play the devil's advocate for a moment, but there's also been plenty of single-player flops from all three companies. Just saying. Like I said, I mean, every platform is pretty much third-party focused. There's just thousands more third-party games releasing every year on the store compared to the first-party games. The only exception is probably Nintendo. I can simply say no one buys a Nintendo console with third-party games in mind. You can already tell people you aren't reading this article properly and jump to conclusions. Sony aren't saying that they aren't focusing on first-party games. They are saying that third-party is a huge part of PlayStation is all about. Oh, Lord. Like I said, they're moving the goalposts right there. Listen. Third party is the main thing on PlayStation. It's never been the first party side of things. You're taking out of context. No, they're literally telling to your faces right there and now. They're saying loud and clear. They just told you, hey, this is a GTA and Call of Duty machine. Oh, Lord. See what I mean? Oh, man. What the hell is third-party exclusive? Well, Pickles, what the hell is third-party exclusive? Like, for example, you got a time exclusives like Silent Hill 2. When it came out, it was there for like a year, and then it came to Xbox. That's a third-party exclusive type of deal, though. Same here, Pickles. I feel lied to, man. I feel very lied to, Pickles. I feel like I should sue their butts for lying to me all these years by telling me it was all about the exclusives. Seriously, I thought it was all about that, though. Linux, what's up? How you doing? What's up? First time on this channel. I hit the like button. I used to be a hardcore pony. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy PlayStation. I recently got into Xbox. All right, that's good, man. Have fun, Linux. I mean, if you're new to the channel, remember, hit the like button, subscribe, and also hit that bell, my friend. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Let's go. Happy you're just a gamer, my friend, not a fanboy, though. But here, this is what we do. We talk about Xbox because we love Xbox 100%. But hey, what we do is destroy fanboy narratives, period. We destroy them to the end. That's what we do here and have some fun. The fanboy narratives need to be destroyed. Let Tech says, why read not to PC? Let Tech, I don't know, homie. It probably will, though, down the road. Because, heck, we still don't know if they're going to be putting the games on PC yet. Because they haven't announced it, though. Remember, they've been quiet. They've been quiet. PS5 is big trash. Nothing game. Why buy a PS6 next year? That's a good question. I don't know, my friend. I mean, if you got a library, though, like Pickles does, Pickles is stuck. I feel bad for Pickles. The only thing that will save Pickles is if they put the store if they put a PlayStation store on PC, then Pickles will be saved. He doesn't need to buy a PS6. But for now, he probably needs to get one, though. Illegalidad says people have been saying for years that everyone buys a PlayStation for the first party exclusives. Yep, which, like I said, has been a lie. And I've been showing it how it's been a lie again and again and again. Remember last week, chat? That media, I think it was last week or the week before, but it was, let's say the last 2 weeks. Media went out there telling you guys this. And I said, hold up a minute. This is not a positive number. Remember? They were like, oh, 41% of people buy consoles for exclusive. Oh, they were acting like it's a huge number. But then I remembered, chat, I remember Sony fanboys, when they see less numbers, they think it's more. I remember that. That's 1. 2. Let's keep it rolling, right? Let's keep like, oh man. 2, it's like what I said. Not all of those 41%ers right there that buy the console for exclusives are all buying all the exclusives PlayStation throws out there. They're not doing that. It's true, though. Take, for example, Astrobot, 2 million copies with 80 million consoles out there. 2 million copies. Look at Saros, another prime example. Saros, the numbers are from Alinea Analytics. And again, it's Alinea. I don't trust it. But they're saying it's at 300K. And there's, what, 93 million consoles shipped now? And only 300K bought it? Go so you'll say 4 to 5 million copies. During that time, it was 92 million consoles shipped. So they're not buying their exclusives. Hey, Retito, what's up, man? How you doing? How you doing? If those Star Wars numbers are real, that's a big if. It's almost will need to be put on PC, try to get it out of the dumpster. But here's the funny part, the Returnal did not do so well on PC though, so they should have done the day and date though. It probably would have did better numbers though. PlayStation was always driven by third party, which was often exclusives. If it was only when they started doing more narrative cinematic games that people wanted to play make-believe. Exactly. Exactly. Them do, but them owns games. What are you talking about, Big B? They kill IPs too, like Concord. Laugh out loud. Damn, that was the killer right there. What the hell is hate watching though? Oh man. It says here, you people who buy 1 or 2 games are buying 1 or 2 games a year. Malcolm Lax, that's the situation out there. Because look, Malcolm, let me explain this, right? It's simple. If we sit down and look at this, here, I'll show you this right away. This is simple stuff. It's right here. This data has been in our face every single week. No joke. I'm going to sign in to show you guys this. Let's go look for good old Matt Piscatella. It's simple. You look for good old Matt Piscatella though. Right here. I'll show it to you right now. Let me open this one right here. Let me copy this. Copy. Move it over here. Paste it. Alright. Here you go. Good old Matt Piscatella, my friends. It says here, my friends, for far west debuts, 10 US WAU. Okay, these are the top games played. US for top titles, weekly active use for week ending May 2nd, 2026. Look at this. Here we go. Let's go through the list. You guys ready? Look. NBA 2K26 is number 1. Fortnite is number 2. Roblox is number 3. Call of Duty is number 4. Grand Theft Auto 5 is number 5. Marvel Rivals is number 6. NFL 2K26 is number 7. Rainbow Six Siege is number 8. Apex Legends is number 9. And Outriders is number 10. That is just on PlayStation. Tell me, where's Saros at? Saros, where are you? Now let's go look at Xbox though. Fortnite number 1, Call of Duty number 2, Roblox number 3, NBA 2K26 number 4, Grand Theft Auto 5 number 5, Minecraft number 6, Rainbow Six Siege number 7, Rocket League number 8, Madden NFL 26 number 9, and Marvel Rivals is number 10. Lord. Now let's go to US Steam. Counter-Strike 2 is number 1. See what I mean about Counter-Strike though? I mean, if you say Counter-Strike is going to be alive for 20 years, I believe it though. It's almost been alive for 30. Slay the Spire 2 is number 2. Wind Rose is number 3. Deadlock Valve is number 4. Helldivers 2 is number 5. Wow. PC supporting more Helldivers than fucking PlayStation. Damn. Well, hold up a second. Uh-oh. Call of Duty's off the list of Steam, though. Uh-oh. Let's keep going, though. Number 6 is Marvel Rivals. Number 7 is Rocket League. Number 8 is Arc Raiders. Number 9 is Battlefield 6. And number 10, Far, Far West. Chat, I keep on telling you this all the freaking time. Here you go. Let me put the list. I thought I had the list open for you guys right here. This is a third-party box. We've been seeing this. We've been analyzing this for the longest of fucking time. PlayStation is a third-party box. When the ABK deal happened, why did they have to get on their knees for Call of Duty? Why? Because that was the money-making machine, my friend. And then when Matt Piscatella came out and showed you guys, which is true, he showed us this. He said, "Hey, listen, these are the top games that made PlayStation money." We saw that Call of Duty was the top game that actually made the money, even more than Grand Theft Auto. I honestly think that casuals have just moved on from gaming. They'd rather watch Netflix and other stuff. Wolverine won't move the needle either, says, oh, damn. I don't even hear people talking about GTA 6 other than on YouTube. Ish. Winter will come and go like SM2. Nothing groundbreaking. Rocket League is still a thing? Yes, it is. 30 below says usual suspects. I love Rocket League 10 years. I like Rocket League 10 years ago, and it still is good. I mean, you jump in there, and it still is good. So it's a good game. I wonder where Mike is. Mike, he's probably going to drop by in a couple minutes, though. He will, and says, hey, I'm here. He's going to say, yo, what's cracking lacking right away. You'll see. Just give him a minute, though. The artist return says, Fortnite and Roblox on the top 5 on both consoles blows my mind. You know what really blows my mind, though? Is why aren't none of these exclusives on the top 5, though? From all these consoles, why aren't they there? Why are not all of these exclusives there? That's what blows my mind. And people try to force feed me the whole exclusive talk in my head. I'm like, bro, these machines sell more third party than exclusives, though. People are playing more third party games. I mean, I watch the analytics all the time. And listen, and I always say this, the 41%, right? We did this once. The 41%, we use that number, for example, with PlayStation, how many users it has. Right? PlayStation itself, let's say during that time it had 132 million, now it dropped to 125, but still, let's say it still has 132. We multiplied, we got the 41% to see what the total was, and that is 54 million players who buy this console to play exclusives. But not all 54 million players buy all the exclusives. If they did, Astrobot would have sold 54 million copies. If they did, Last of Us would have sold, Last of Us 2 or Last of Us 1 would have sold 54 million copies. Just one. I'm not saying the franchise, just one. All these games would have sold 54 million copies, which they didn't. Like I said, they buy it for exclusive, but what exclusive do they buy it for, though? That's the question. And also, how are we going to track that 60% of players out there, which is the majority number to come buy this box? That's the number you want to get, not this 41, because this 41, you know they're going to be there no matter what. They're the loyal ones. They're going to stay here. They're going to come back and be there. They will be there. But the funny thing is that number keeps on dropping, because I know for a fact that back in the day, that number was higher than ever, but it dropped down to 41%. That means that people who used to play exclusives are now playing third-party games too. And are playing these multiplayer or free-to-play games too. Or they just quit gaming in general, and their kids have their console and they're playing these games. That's it. Because, yeah, why don't you go down the street, talk to, like, for example, my nephew. For his birthday, I sat down and talked to the kids with my nephew, right? And I said, what do you guys play? Roblox. I said, why don't y'all play Assassin's Creed? What's that? And I showed him the video. It's like, nah, I don't like it. You like Roblox is more fun. I'm like, huh? Fortnite is more fun. I'm like, huh? Illegalidad says, my friend bought a PS5 2 years ago and he still hasn't unboxed it. Wow. And there it is, Zoe. He was right. It's just a plastic console. Listen, I've always said this, right? About these boxes. These boxes without games is just a plastic box. I've always said this all the time. And if Xbox didn't have any games, then it would just be a plastic box. Because I love how they say Xbox doesn't have any games. Because remember, that term came in because it didn't have exclusives. But look now. Look now, chat. Look now. Now, PlayStation is a third-party box, so PlayStation doesn't have any games. All it has is third-party, but yet, now third-party is good as great. Oh, man. Like I said, that PR team is going to make it rumble with this. Because now it's going to be the best third-party. Look, earlier today we had someone in here tell me it's king right here for third-party games. I'm like, oh, shit. The artist returns says, real gamers want more variety on the console, not exclusives. The more access games, new, old, the better, period. Exactly. That is so true, my friends. That is so true. That is so true. That's what we want. Incredible. Incredible. People want to go out there and war about the exclusives. Okay, you can war. I mean, exclusives are nice to have because we can say we have this and you don't. Cool. But at the end of the day, what does that do? Because we tell them nothing. Do you think by telling them that we have this and they don't, it's going to make them switch? No. They're not going to drop their console and go over there because of one game. And if they have a library of 200 games, you know how hard it is for a person to switch like that? You know what they'll probably do? They'll go ahead and buy the console, have it there with them, and keep on buying on their own console. You know, guy that says the social aspect has become an important part of the games with the generation. They want to either socialize or at least have people talking about it. Facts seen online, says Big B Money. Like I always say, chat, we go out there, we have all this stuff going on, right? They try to tell us these things. They try to, you know, because listen, I said this again and again and again and again. The word exclusive got weaponized because Xbox had an Xbox One X. That's why it got weaponized. That's it. That's not part of the joint of exclusives, just a plus. 3 games leaked in just a single week. Forza 6, Lego Batman, and Subnautica 2. Oh, man, Subnautica 2. Can't wait for that game, even though it's on beta, though. Shoot. Crazy, huh? Yeah, it's crazy. That's crazy, huh? But you gotta love how they changed the narrative. You gotta love it. I'm glad I caught that narrative on the dot. I'm glad I'm talking about that narrative on the dot because I just love how they go out there and change the narrative. I love how, and you guys were talking about it these days. You guys mentioned it. Now they're rooting for third party again to save PlayStation. Incredible. Now they're rooting for GTA. GTA is going to be the PlayStation savior. It's going to save the PlayStation. But wait a minute. Hold on a second. But didn't y'all tell me that PlayStation was doing fine? It was okay. It was alive. It was kicking ass. And now you're waiting for one game? I mean, what happens if this game gets moved to next year? How is PlayStation going to survive? It's going to die. And then they'll come up with another excuse saying that it's still alive and it's still kicking ass. Kenneth Williams says, I'm the part of the people buying games on sale. I did. I bought Gotham Knights in a bundle with Madden 26 and college football 26. I haven't played football since 2011. There you go. There you go. I mean, I'm part of that too. Right now, a game comes out, I'm like, should I get it? Should I not? Yeah, I'll wait. Let's see how the quality is. Oh, the quality is this way? I'll wait. I'm in no rush. I'll wait till the game gets patched up to play it. I got so much to play, I'm happy. I'm good. I'm good. Man, you gotta love this, chat. You gotta love this. You gotta love this conversation we're having today, man. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I will buy Subnautica 2 and play it on Game Pass. Yep. Subnautica is a good game, though. It's a really good game. I love Subnautica. I love it. It's fun. You get to build your base. You get to go scuba diving, do several things, man. It's such a good game. It is. Forza Leagues, you saw people playing it. And Lego Batman, you saw no one playing it. Yeah, you saw like 1 or 2 people playing it, but they came in with the biggest ban in video game history. I mean, that tells you right away. Should I download it or pay the 70 or the 80? I'd rather pay the 70 or the 80 for that shit. Fuck it, I ain't risking it, my friends. I ain't risking. You know, no, I ain't downloading that thing so I can get an 8,000 year ban. Man, no way, no way. Not it. Dude, even a Terminator only lives like 120 years. Imagine that, though. Still, it's 8,000 years, though. But chat, this is some funny shit. This is some funny shit. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, chat. You gotta love it. Woo! So beautiful when you see stuff like this. It's so beautiful. Subnautica, yep. Can't wait for Subnautica, my friends. Can't wait for that. So, real quick. I'm just going to tackle this for chat. I'm going to tackle this, but again, take it as a grain of salt. Because the person who is bringing this up, all right. No, shoot. Let me refresh this, my bad. So the thing that's bringing this up is Alinea Analytics. Me with Alinea, I don't get along with because, look, Alinea and me, I've noticed this before. Remember, those are the same guys that said that Final Fantasy sold 22,000 copies. Remember that? And they said the whole Metal Gear thing, which it failed. Because the Metal Gear came out after that and said, hey, listen, we sold 1 million copies, so yeah. So this is from Alinea Analytics, and it says here. 300K Cyro copy sold on PS5, it's an only platform. 22 plus million Cyro's overall gross revenue so far. 100K copies sold in advanced access. PlayStation players also played, 79%. Returnal goes to Yote, 56%, and Death Stranding 37%. Whew, sorry about that, chat. But look, this is again Alinea Analytics. Take it as a grain of salt. It probably could be more, it probably could be less. I do not know. But Push Square talked about it and said it had a slow start. So if Push Square talked about it though, maybe these numbers are right, maybe they are not, but damn, you know what that tells me? They don't support the devs. They don't buy games. It's all been bullshit for years. That's what it tells me, period. Advanced access like early access, yep, yes, Pickles, yep, 100%, yep. Those users can't make compelling games. And listen, no doubt, Sours is a good game, no doubt. Sours could be a good game, because I played Returnal, and Returnal was really fun. No doubt it's going to be a good game, but it's just not selling. Producer, weekly reminder, First Descent. What's up, Producer? How you doing, bro? Good morning. Laugh my ass off. The prequel Returnal only sold 100K. Not doubt the sequel Sours will 300K flop so bad. Oh, damn. Sours going to PC? Probably. This Lego Star Wars game looked like it was going to be pretty good. Turned out to be a janky Lego game I played 100 times before. Really, you may? You did not like the Lego Star Wars game? I haven't played it, though, to be honest. I haven't played it. I'm not a big... one of those big Lego fans. I'm probably going to play the Lego Batman, though, because I know my best friend is probably going to buy it. So we do game sharing. So, yeah, he's probably going to buy it. He's probably going to play it because he's a big Batman fan, though. So, let's see. Let's see. And since it has all the Batman stories, you know, he's probably going to buy it and play the heck out of it. I just hope he doesn't say I want to return it, though, so I can give it a try, though, before he returns it. But, yes, chat, like I said, that's Alinea Analytics. Take it as a grain of salt. Don't take it serious because it's Alinea. It's Alinea, my friends, so take it as a grain of salt. All right? All right, let's keep on going. They should have put Sours on PC day one 100%. They should have, listen, PlayStation should have done a lot of things, though. But look, we will never understand the PlayStation business. We will never will, because they don't go out there and speak a lot. They just real quiet. They just real silent, though, chat. They are real quiet, real silent about their things. They don't tell you everything that goes on out there. They never do. They never do. What's really compelling today, I like I haven't had a game in a long time that have me anxious to get home and play it. Really? That happens to all of us, man. That happens to all of us. That happens to all of us. You can't take it serious. PlayStation not yelling the numbers. Nope. Why am I seeing... Wait, what? Oh, Lord. Step into Breaker's Bounty, a new region featuring dense jungles and ravaged ruins bordering a scorching desert home to dangerous machines. It's still very much work in progress, but we're excited for you to start exploring. sign up for the playtest, and that's the Horizon Hunters Gathering. Good God, why, oh why? Why, oh why? Whew, sorry about that, chat. Why, oh why? Are they trying to sell this thing? Why, oh why? Seriously, why, oh why? Why, oh why are they trying to sell this thing? Why? Sony hasn't beaten their chest over any game sales so far this gen, other than Helldivers 2. Oh, wow. I mean, God of War Ragnarok did pretty well. Y'all know what happened to good old Demon Souls, though. Ooh. We're once again joining forces with Xbox Game Pass to support the future of Rainbow Six Esports. Stay tuned to brand new in-game benefits and activations at upcoming live events. Oh, Xbox Game Pass, Ubisoft going together, baby. Let's fucking go. Oh, man, this is some great stuff. Woo! All right. God of War was bundled. Everything was PlayStation bundles everything, bro. They bundle everything. Every game comes out, they bundle it. And they say, well, it's still these millions of copies because, of course, you know, it was bundled with the PS5, though. So it's cheap. Yeah. All right, let's go. All right. Here we go, chat. We got something to talk about. Besides, you know, us trashing PlayStation, because we'll probably come back to, because heck, why the heck not? Let's talk about this, because this is interesting. It's something that I saw out there and wanted to read about. Project Saluki, a new Xbox Game Pass tier, has been unearthed alongside a curious Positron potential DiscToDigital program, and it could be huge. The discovery raises a big question about pricing, access, and how Xbox plans to evolve Game Pass. Uh-oh, what is this about? Let's read about this, chat. Oh, you gotta love. When we have good Xbox news, we gotta love about this. Oh, man. Always good news for us from Xbox, baby. Let's go. Revive Rainbow Six Patriot? Oh, damn. I mean, I wish we could go back to those Rainbow Six days, man. Those were the best days ever. Shout out to the 55 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. So, chat. Get a sip of water. We'll get into it. New Xbox CEO Asher Sharma had already hinted at a big China expansion for Microsoft gaming operations, and we might be on the deck with the first details. Sources familiar shared two new Xbox code names with us recently, now verified inside the latest Xbox Insider builds. The first is Project Saluki, which seems to be a brand new Xbox Game Pass tier set specifically designed for the Chinese market. Saluki seems to represent not one, but several Xbox Game Pass tier and rewards, specifically tailored for China's unique regulatory environment and gamer preference. Details beyond they are scant at this time. Indeed, China is an incredibly important and increasingly lucrative market for big game companies. 100% true. China is, however, incredibly difficult for Western companies to break into. Microsoft already has significant operations in China via Activision Blizzard in partnership with the likes of NetEase and other Chinese staples. The specifically tailored Xbox Game Pass offering will likely revolve around titles that have been verified by Chinese regulatory rules and perhaps focus more heavily on in-game currencies and the like. What? Interesting. Traditionally, China was a mobile skewing market, but recent games like Black Myth Wukong have seen China break into AAA core gaming in a big way. Some analysts project China could surpass the United States as the world's biggest gaming market in 2026. With growth already outpacing traditional Western markets, for those of us already in the Xbox ecosystem, this next bit of news might be more interesting to you. Oh. Codename Positron, from what we can tell, could be some form of DiscToDigital entitlement program. This is interesting though. The details here are incredibly scant right now, and investigations are ongoing. It might not be exactly as it seems right now from the details we've received, so take this with a huge pinch of salt and a healthy dose of speculation for now. But it would make sense. I thoroughly expect the next generation Xbox Helix console PC hybrid to be without a disk drive. Hints I've received about the nature of the box increasingly points to the idea that it will be a fully digital system, similar to today's gaming PCs, laptops, and most modern devices. Thank you. Indeed, the industry for disc is on the last legs. With Blu-ray sales resigned mostly to core console gaming, PlayStation itself is now reporting an 85% digital ratio. And Microsoft is likely even higher still. I'll get that, Pickles. Let me read through this one. I will be incredibly surprised if the PlayStation 6 and Xbox Series consoles have disk drives by default, as the rise of Steam and mobile gaming have made the format increasingly outmoded. Oof. PlayStation's solution has been external disk drives up until now. It's also beneficiary of the Blu-ray consortium. Microsoft conversely has to license the tech, increasing its costs. If this program is what it appears to be, it could be a method that existing disc-based games can bridge into the Xbox Helix ecosystem without having to give up on their content. Microsoft planned for the system like this one with Xbox One back in 2012, where users receive a both physical and digital license for a game disc. However, lending games and reselling games became a problem in the universe, and there was a healthy backlash against the program. Now that the vast majority of gamers opting for digital first licenses, more ways to use digital licenses will probably be a welcome addition. Disc-based owners can access their games on the cloud or via Xbox Play Anywhere, for example, so they're often missing out. Let me see. Would you convert your disc for digital license? Thanks for voting. View results. Oh, I gotta shoot, but I already have my reading on. Oh, crap. Exactly. How this will work wholly remains to be seen. I presume Microsoft will need to somehow render the license on the disc defunct remotely after conversion. If they didn't, you would in theory be able to take the disc and share the license out to dozens of people for free entitlements, and I can't imagine publishers would be happy with that. So clearly there will be some limitations if indeed it's real. But here's the thing though, because something that people didn't mention back in the day, and I'm going to mention this now. Back in the day, this is what I got to do. Let me see. I'll use Ubay, for example. Ubay is in Dominican Republic, all right? Ubay lives 20 minutes away from my house, let's say. Ubay calls me, hey, Lou, I want to borrow this game. All right, Ubay, come over to my place. He comes and picks it up and borrows the game, though. He plays it 2 or 3 months later. I call Ubay. I'm like, Ubay, hey, I want my game back. I'm ready to play. Okay, come pick it up. Then I got to go to Ubay's house and pick up the game. All right? Nowadays, it's much more simple. You know what we got to do? Lou, what's up, Ubay? Are you going to play this game? Yeah, I'm already going to buy it. You ready for it? Yeah. All right. Bought it. Ubay over there in his house, downloads it, and we're good. I don't have to drive to Ubay, or Ubay doesn't have to drive to me. That's what digital gaming does, and that's why PlayStation has, that sharing game online like Microsoft does. You buy the game and you can share it with your friend, and if he buys the game, you can share it with you. That's why it exists, to get us away from the physical. Duh. It could also feature the release of disc external USB-based Blu-ray drive, and while it's in, grants you digital entitlements temporarily for use on systems without a native drive, like the Xbox Series S and assumably Xbox Helix. We'll try and find out more, starting with if it's actually even real. Steam is arguably the best platform right now for handling digital games, DRM, at least the side of GOG's DRM-free model. The fact you can share your Steam library with several family members is exactly what Microsoft was proposing with the Xbox One platform back in 2013. And I, for one, would like to see it come back. Perhaps it's the first step towards that kind of universe, but it's also possible we're reading way too much into that Positron in right now. So I like to say, take the speculation for now. Haha. Oh man, like I keep on saying though, Xbox kicking ass when it comes down to everything, man. We keep on hearing good news, and these type of rumors are really good. But again, take it as a grain of salt. We're gonna have to wait to see more, but that will be fantastic. And I hope that yes, we can add more people to the list, so that way we have a bunch of people at home that you can put into the console and just have fun playing games. Let's see though. Let's see what is the latest news arriving in today's general Discord. Yeah, we're already talking about the Nitro being there though. Nitro comes with Xbox Game Pass. All right. Yeah, we know that we already knew that. It happened like a couple of days ago. They announced this that Nitro is now gonna have Xbox Game Pass, the Starter Edition. We already knew that, which is a pretty neat feature though. I think we talked about it though. I think we did. But again, oh man, the numbers drop. I was gonna say shout out to the 58 people. Oh, they'll come back though. All right, here we go. Shout out to the 58 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Let's go. Hit it. Wonder how those hardcore and physical only ponies will react when Sony finally ditched physical. 85% digital is crazy to the point it basically costs a lot to keep making physicals when majority are digital. Listen. The good thing about digital, I gotta say this though. People complain about the DRM and all that shit. Remember that DRM complaint though? I got it. I know what was going on with the DRM though. And the problem with the DRM was that, hey, what majority of us did in the 360 days, right? Let's just wink the eye right there. So that's why they have put out a DRM. So that way, we couldn't do what we were doing back in the day. That's why DRM exists today. It's to protect, the licenses and digital rights, to the developer and all that shit. That's why it exists, right? So when the Sony fanboys found about it, that they now have DRM, they were like, oh, that's a nothing burger, because of course it's now a nothing burger these days, because it took down a pirate. Since here's what you missed is that PlayStation is now a third-party box, my friend. It's now a third-party box. It's not an exclusive box anymore. It's now a third-party box. Remember, PlayStation was the exclusive box, the best place to play exclusives. Remember when they said that? Now it became a third-party box and the king of GTA 5 and Call of Duty. That's what they say, though. It's time for us to make make Xbox the king of Call of Duty. Yep. They said that loud and clear. So, like I was saying though, and digital has become more simpler. Like I use Ubay for an example for this one. Ubay lives 20 minutes away. I live 20 minutes away. Letting Ubay a game, he's gonna have to drive to my house to pick it up, and then drive back home. And same thing with me. I have to drive to his house to pick it up the day I want it back and drive back home. Now with digital, we can just buy the game and play it together at the same time. I don't have to be like, oh, let me buy a disc and then give it. No, nothing like that. Because if I lent him the disc, then I couldn't play the game. Now we just gotta download the digital and we play at the same time. We go to party. Oh, did you do this? Yeah, I did that. Oh, did you do that? Yeah, I did that. And just have a fun conversation. That's why digital is so beautiful. And one of the best things. Why do I love digital gaming? I'll tell you why. I live in the Dominican Republic. Sometimes a game comes out and I gotta wait 3 or 4 days for the game to ship, 3 or 4 days for the game to get here. And now, for example, oh, Sanchez, I'm doing something that, oh man, I'll talk about it now. What was I? I was saying now, for example, what was I? I lost my train of thought there because I read Sanchez Martinez game about push-ups though. Me riding the bicycle though. I'll talk a little bit about that right now. Where was I, chat? Bring it back to me. I lost my train of thought. Help! What was I talking about? I was talking about digital rights, right? I mean digital Oh, and now, for example, okay, I don't know where was that, for example. Now, I can buy something, and I have to wait till the plane fills up for them to deliver it over here because there's a problem with the fuel these days. So it can take even longer for me to receive stuff from over there in the States. So, what do you think? Should I go digital? Whew, I'll go digital right away. Because with digital, I don't have to wait for the game to come to the courier. I don't have to wait for the game to be shipped. I don't have to wait for nothing. All I gotta do is boom, buy it, download, and start playing when it releases on the dot. That's it. Nothing else. I'm done. Woohoo! Love that digital, baby. Love that digital. So let's see what else is in the Discord. Yeah, I did talk about it though. Project Positron. I did talk about it. Positron. I did talk about it right now. We did read about it. Here comes the tweets from Idlesloth. Good old Idlesloth. Talked about it just a minute ago, Pickles. Where were you, Pickles? Didn't you listen to what I read, though? I read it loud and clear. It took me like 30 minutes of reading, but I read it. So, Sanchez, you're asking if I did my push-ups today. Sanchez, listen. I'm right now riding bicycles. That's what I'm doing nowadays. I'm riding a bicycle. And I gotta tell you something, though. My tushy hurts. My butt hurts. I've been riding every day. My butt hurts. Like yesterday, I went shopping for a more comfortable seat, and I was like, that ain't no comfortable. It's like, yeah, it's more comfortable. Look, feel it. And I was like, I don't know. And listen, I went riding yesterday, and I got to a point I said, I gotta go home. I can't keep riding like this, man. My butt is killing me. Seriously, my butt is killing me, chat. So I had to, get home. At least I did my hour bicycle thing. So right now I'm riding bicycle, which is, much more better exercise. It's cardio, and man, I'm really feeling better after I start doing that. No joke. I'm waking up better. I got more energy. I got more things pumped into me. So yeah. Oh, Lord, JTB50 says, I thought Summer was a banger. Yeah, it was a banger. Yes, the banger was them banging on it, out there trying to say it's a banger, which is not. Louis goes riding with no seat. No. My bicycle has a seat. But the thing is, that damn seat is so hard. And this is the funny ass thing though, chat, no joke. I have to wear these skin ass tight things that has a cushion on it. It does have a cushion. But look, even though it's got that cushion, it's still uncomfortable. No joke, it's still uncomfortable. I mean, I'm like, how the hell am I going to sit with this? Okay, should I sit like this? Should I sit like that? And it still hurts my butt. Damn. Pause, Louis. Yes, we're talking about exercise stuff. I gotta get a better seat though. I got to. Look at Pickles laughing his ass off. Yes, it's a really, dude, I don't know what's wrong with that seat. I don't know what's wrong with that seat though. No, I don't know what's wrong with it. No, I don't know what's wrong with it. And I bought another one though, but I gotta buy a more comfy one though. I gotta buy one with more cushion. So that way when I put my butt on it, it's like, ooh, feel nice though. Now I gotta ride. Shit. Look at why I was here laughing. Like I said, I got a funny story for you all today. So again, we did talk about this Pickles right here. Positron, right here. See, this would have been better than reading the whole thing, but it was interesting though. A pedestrian Xbox DiscToDigital entitlement program, right? Allowing owners of physical games to attain digital entitlements likely to support the upcoming fully digital next-gen Xbox console Helix. Help bridge the physical collection to digital cloud features as disc owners currently miss out on many modern perks. Cloud gaming play anywhere amid the industry shift to digital. Microsoft has implemented restrictions, e.g. one-time conversion that invalidates the physical license to satisfy publishers. Yeah, they're working on something though, chat, but again, we have to wait till they, yeah. Spartan 6616, what's up? How you doing, man? Listen, 30 below, listen. It hurts, man. I'm telling you, it hurts. When I get on that bicycle, like today, I'm actually sitting better. Yesterday, y'all can't believe. I mean, I literally had a pillow. I was about to go buy a donut. I was a kid. I was about to go buy a donut to sit here. No joke. I'm about to go buy a donut to sit here because I was hurt. And for me to sleep, it was painful too last night. I was like, oh man, this chair's killing me. Rachy says, Cyros Outer Worlds 2 not selling at all. I think Outer Worlds 2 sold even more than Cyros though. I think it did though. How much did Outer Worlds 2 sold? Let me go see. Let's go out for the post. Outer Worlds 2 total sales. Let's go see though. Oh yeah. It says sold fewer than 1 million units though. So yeah, it's there. It's there. I think it's sold more than Cyros, as Alina said it though, because we're talking about Alina numbers, and remember, do not trust Alina numbers though. Don't trust Alina numbers. Never trust them. I'm not following. That's you. You know what's so funny though? The last time I rode a bike, I was 10 years old, and I got back to it now, and man, it was natural. It came natural though. I think a bicycle just became natural for me. I'm just riding, been doing exercise though. But I think it has to do with the weight. Once I lose more weight, you know, it's gonna be more comfy for my tushy though. I hope. But yes, that seat, man, I'm telling you, I need to go. I'm about to order a seat that's more comfy though. But I don't know how that works though. Seriously. I don't know how that works. When I was 10 years old, that was the last time I rode a bike though. No joke. So let's keep on going, chat. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Going. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. Let's keep on going. So let's see though what else is out there. Yes, we're getting a promo for Hunters the Gathering. We do not care for Hunters the Gathering. We don't. None of us do. PlayStation is not looking good for you. No, it's not. Why am I watching stuff on Twitter like this? Alright. Let me just go back. Alright. Perfect. Alright. So. Diego 6. Yep. F. But that doesn't explain away from how Korean devs are pushing out content so much faster than Western devs. Well, because, you know, the thing is, I don't know. They probably don't have that much of pressure that they do when it comes down to this. And yeah, partly it's because of that, though. I mean, I don't know. That's a good question, though. Why are they pushing games so much faster, though? It's an interesting question, though. We do not know. Did you know? Let's see, though. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. PlayStation is reporting moving away from PC releases, according to Jason Schreier. Cyros PS5 sales estimated at 300K, selling slower than Returnal on bigger install base. Uh-oh. Special Nick says, I swear if Cyros doesn't succeed, we will lose Hosmar K. Lord, I hope Hosmar K does not die. If it does, that'll be awful. Oh, man, chat. Today is a beautiful day. Yeah, why is it a beautiful day? Because we found out something we've been saying for years and years on end, and that is that PlayStation is a third-party box. Yes, that is it, my friends. It's not anymore an exclusive box, as they said back in 2018. The best place to play exclusives. Yeah. How about it be the best place to take a shit on? That's the best place, you know. Yeah. Why don't we say that though? Damn. In the USA, a massive great white shark swam up to the pier harbor, drifting among the stone gazes of those nearby. Chad, let's jump in the ocean and say hi to the great white shark. Nah, don't do that, Chad. Don't listen to me. No, do not jump in front of a shark, though. That would be a big mistake, though. Be like, munchies. No. Oh. JCD Rico, what's up? They said they have less layoffs, more employees. Capcom didn't report any layoffs. So ReArt Gaming says PlayStation hasn't said anything about pulling PC. PC though. Yes, they did say something. ReArt Gaming did say something about pushing away from it, but at the same time they said this. Loud and clear in the very same article, because you know ponies can't read. They said loud and clear, but hey, maybe it goes back to it because it all depends on the industry goes though. Diego6 says Sony finally admitted that they're a third-party box. Yep, they have finally admitted to it. Dark Soul says PlayStation has always been a third-party box. It's been a third-party box ever since the PS1. Yep, they admitted to it now. But remember that they said that this was the exclusive box. Now they're saying that they're the third-party box, the best one. Sharks biting people on the beach because it's mistaking a lot of them for seals. I know you, babe. That's why I don't swim that deep, though. Yeah, they be like, that's a big-ass whale. Let me go see. Damn. I mean, that thing, a shark see me in the sea, be like, look at that big-ass seal. They say seal, big-ass whale. One of them two, man. They'll probably come be like, that's why my bathing suits are lightly colored. Well, Barracuda's light colored. Shit, I got to change them again, too. Damn. Gotta change that bathing suit too. Yep. Of course, Mike Johnson isn't here. When there's PlayStation news, yeah, he does come back later on. We'll probably see him come by, and let's see what he has to say about it. Yep. He's gonna cheer for it, of course, because that's what I'm saying. The PR is really good for them. But we, the Xbox guys, were seeing it. Moon pie. Yep, that's what I'm going to say. It's going to be like, ooh, it's moon pie. Yep. Yes, sir. So let's see, though. What else is going on out here? Chat! Besides the scene controller yelling, ah, when it falls. Good. I'm happy it does. PlayStation games will be going to Xbox, and the look of PlayStation fans' faces will be priceless. Man, Dark Zone, the day that happens, though, Dark Zone. The day that happens, Dark Zone. Man, listen, I know everybody's going to go live at that very moment. I will wait for the morning for that when that happens. And we're going to have some major fucking fun. It will be the most hilarious episode of all time because we're going to read the mental breakdowns out there. We're going to be laughing our ass off. It's going to be too funny. It's going to be too funny to see the mental breakdowns out there. It will be. Man, woo! Biggest first party flops of the generation. 10-year cycle, attach rate 0.5. Temple franchise disaster likely. Show Prime Series forever 100 million lost. 10 years support ended in 2 years. Internal game engine canceled. Studio renamed due to disaster. Franchise no longer exclusive to Xbox. 100 million lost. 60 months wasted by PlayStation. Game shut down within 14 days. Oh, wait. You got your numbers wrong, RGB. It was 450, though. It was more, man, about Concord, though. Come on, man. Not like this, man. Get your numbers right. Get your numbers right. Users are uninstalling Kristen Dancers to the blacklist for censoring one of the game's characters' underwear when trying to look up her skirt. No! Why you gotta cut? Man! No! They mad about it. They want to see booty. I mean, didn't y'all remember what happened with Stellar Blade, though? Damn. All them dudes doing them videos, man, that's, oh my God, that was gaudy. Those videos were gaudy right there. Grums, you are my sword and shield. Save this from censor. I'm like, what? Come on, man. So let's see what's going on out there. Let's see what's going on out there. Nothing new though? I mean, chat, anything you guys want to bring it to the table? Or you guys want to keep on trolling PlayStation? Because I love to troll PlayStation. I love it. Man, like I said, beautiful day today. It's gorgeous. It can't get better than that, though, chat. It just can't. It can't get better than that. We now find out, they go out there and say, hey, we're now a third-party machine. Wow. 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 Holy shoot. Sad, sad day for them today. I wonder what they're going to say about this, though. Trolling PS5 is a great pastime. Of course it is, my friend. Of course it's a great pastime. We got to get them mad, though. Get the PlayStation trolls rolling, Louis. Of course. I mean, bro, listen. You just cannot get better than this. I mean, like I said, for years and years on end, they keep on lying to our faces. They keep on switching around things. And now they're going to become a third-party box. And now everybody's going to be like, whoa, you know, we're the third-party kings out here. Yeah, we're the best. Yeah, third-party kings. Yes. Better than Xbox and anything. Oh, okay, but wait, weren't y'all about the exclusives, though? Damn. Damn. And then comes the question like I asked, though. I'll repeat it again. I'll repeat this again, though. Are exclusive the most important thing out there, though? Are they? If you think they'll announce a 25th anniversary Xbox console during FanFest? Oh, that's a good question. Wow. I mean, if they do announce a 25th anniversary console, though, you know what I want it to be? I want to be like the cool, transparent look Xbox console. You remember back in the day when the OG Xbox had that green, transparent one? I mean, if they do that, that would be wicked, though. Man, you getting a Series X that you get to see through it. Oh, my God. That would be fucking awesome. That would be money well spent right there, man. I'll probably buy one. I'll probably buy one. Probably buy one and sell this sucker. What'd he say? According to Mag on Coach Show this week, Xbox stopped all production of X and S consoles a year ago. Laugh at what? Are you serious? He said that? Trey Bone, I'm just wondering what am I missing? Well, Trey Bone, what happened was, and here I'm just gonna post. I'm just gonna leave this news open for you guys. I'm just going to leave it open for everybody who hops in. They see what's going on here. I'm just going to open this so I can have this right here. And just everybody hops in or just showing what happened. And this was the main topic of the day today. Yep. This was the main topic of the day today. And it's this, my friends, right here. They just admitted that they're a third-party box more than an exclusive box. Remember when they were saying, oh, exclusives are important. Without exclusives, you know, all this. And now they're admitting they're a third-party box. Something that an Xbox has been for years and years and years on end. Shit. Hey, Verge Bridge, what's up? What's up? How you doing, bro? Good morning, good morning, morning. So this is what happened, my friend. This is what happened, though. So wait, I'm still trying to understand though. He said this loud and clear. He said that they stopped producing Xbox consoles like a year ago. But in December though, Jess Corden posts that they moved production to Vietnam to get 6 or 7 million yearly consoles, or 5 or 6 million yearly consoles out there. So I'm just trying to understand where he got this idea from. Like a year ago. I mean, sometimes I wonder where the hell he's getting his information from. Seriously, PlayStation fans are in shambles with this news. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They admitted to it. They have admitted to it. And look, I'll just go down just for you guys to have more fun. And I'll repeat just the first two sentences, which is the best sentences out there. Let me repeat this again. While the PS5 and PlayStation before it have some truly, stop with the pop-ups, incredible first-party titles, they never been Sony's strength like Nintendo. But wait, I thought exclusives were the strong things. Huh. The Switch 2 is sold on the strength of Mario and Pokemon. PS5 is all about GTA and Call of Duty, baby. Oh, no wonder they were begging the Activision Blizzard deal not to go through. Oh, Lord, man. Oh, like I said, I should take advantage of this. Make Xbox the king of Call of Duty right now. Go for it. He said all those consoles just talked about were pulled from other regions where they don't sell and just refers them to. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So wait, hold on. Let me read this again. Let me go back to it. Oh, I had this open though. Shoot, let me leave it open for the fans out here. Yep, all right. So like I was saying though, hold on. Let me read this again. He said all those consoles just talked about were pulled from other regions where they don't sell and just refers them to US versions. You know how much it will cost them to pull a product out of the country, go ahead and ship it back to the warehouse for it to be reversed and then reshipped again? Really? It shows you don't know business, huh? Because I can imagine, chat, I can imagine, these consoles are shipped by sea. I can imagine that. And first things first, if Microsoft owned its own ship, its own big ass ship, full of containers, then, you know, that's a different story. But this is what you do. You gotta rent the container. After you rent the container, you gotta pay the fees to ship the damn thing, which is literally like $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000. It depends where you ship around the world. And then you gotta pack those boxes in neatly, which it takes a pallet, which it takes plastic, and not only that, you gotta fumigate them motherfuckers in order to ship them out. Because if you don't fumigate that container goes over there with that pallet. It doesn't even have the sign that it needs to have, that little sign on it of fumigation. Oh my God. Oh, you don't know the hassle about shipment, do you? Because I know how it is. I've been through it. And listen, now if it's defective though, they pay an insurance. So you think Microsoft is going to, after they unpacked all those consoles over there, they spend plastic, they spend all this shit, you know, and all that crap, right? They unpack those consoles in other places around the world. They think they're going to call someone and say, hey, bro, repack it. Pay that person to repack it. Pay that person to put it on the pallets again. Pay that person to grab a forklift and put the forklift in the fucking container, right? To put the, you know, everything in their needs and reship it out to Microsoft for them to unpackage it, redo everything, slap it reverse, and reship it again? Wow. Exactly. You pay and pay for those import fees a number of times. Exactly. Oh my God. The things you gotta see from... Wow. But because somehow repulling consoles, retooling factories to refurb existing consoles the new way, and reshipping them is cheap. It's not cheap. Shipping has never been cheap. It's never been a cheap thing. And getting that container out there, pay the taxes, because that's the thing though. You gotta pay the taxes when it comes in. You gotta pay the taxes when it goes. Good God. Placing us in a position to coast the third-party support and minimal first-party output. Xbox is not Xbox. The challenger, as even Ash has said recently, Sony still pursues anti-Xbox exclusivity. Yep, that's true. Xbox got to get that thing going. Fuel surcharge fees per container too. Exactly, you babe. This is why I sit there when you said this, and I'm like thinking about the whole thing. I'm like, bro, it shows you don't know nothing about how things work. Now, airplane shipping is different, though. And sometimes, you know, they ship by air. If there's an urgency, they'll ship by air to try to get it quick there. But these... Hold on. Let me Google this just in case I'm wrong, though. Console. Video game consoles are shipped by air or sea. Hold on. Let me see something. There you go. See, this bro, before, and this is why I always say, Google is your best friend. Bro, Google shit. I just Google it up and it says it loud and clear. I mean, look, video game consoles are shipped using both air and sea, depending on the time of release, demand, and production constraints. Sea freight is primary method. Most consoles are shipped by sea in containers because it's much cheaper, allowing for the transport for massive quantities from factories, often in China, Vietnam, to global markets over several weeks. Oh my God. Air freight. For emergencies launches, companies use air freights to quickly move large numbers of consoles to meet high demand. During launch windows to overcome supply chain shortages, for example, Sony used air freight to rush PlayStation 5 units for the US in 2020 holiday. Cost versus sea. Sea is slow but economical. Air is fast, but even though it's economical, it still is expensive. All you gotta do is find out how much the price of the shipping is. It's that simple. Oh my God. Oh wow. Chad, you gotta laugh at this stuff. I mean, seriously, you gotta sit here and laugh at this stuff. I mean, I just looked that info up and I just, seriously, if it's just by sea, and let me tell you something, this is the funny part though. How long do you think it takes to get there though? Shit. Let me see what is the price of sea shipment in China right now for a container? Let's go look. Okay, as many in 2020, sea freights rate from China to North America are approximately $2,000 to $2,800 for a 20-foot container, $2,500 to $3,400, which is $3,400 for a 40-foot container. Oh! And then you got to pay the taxes in order to unload the thing. And then you got to do this. You got to, oh my God. And you got to pay for, for the unloading, transportation to get it to where it needs to go. Because, they have trucks and, they have also a thing where they pick up the container and they put it on that chassis. And that chassis takes the container to where it needs to go. Oh, with the truck. So you got to pay for that, Yeah. 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 Dark Soul says, first party flops PlayStation games have been having lately. Yeah, Sony is not giving to keep suffering from that. And Sony will announce PlayStation games going to Xbox. Oh, man. I mean, I hope that day comes, my friend. I hope that day comes. Because if that day comes, man. Oh, God. Oh, baby! We're going to have some fun. Especially since now Asha's in there. I don't know. I wouldn't fuck around with Asha, though. Bro, boy, we are having a conversation about what Mag said, though. Mag said this. I can't believe he said that, though. Seriously, I can't, out of all things. He said this. He said that, according to Mag on Coach Show, Xbox stopped all production of X and X consoles a year ago. Laugh out loud. He also said He said all those consoles just talked about were pulled from other regions where they don't sell and just refers them to the US versions. So imagine you broke boy. Microsoft called, let's say, Dominican Republic. Let's use me for example. They say, hey Lou, please repackage the Xbox consoles, put it into a container and send it back to the States or send it back to Vietnam or China. You sure? Yeah, repackage them. So yeah, I gotta say, okay, this is how much it's gonna cost you, repackaging the pallet, you know, the container fumigation, all this shit, up to $5,000 for shipment. That's it. Because, you know, I'm not gonna add the product cost because it's theirs though. But I gotta add the transportation and everything, how much it's gonna cost to get there. They say $6,000. Okay, they ship to China. Then after that they gotta take, you know, when it gets to the dock though, they gotta get a truck, put the container on there, get it to the to the factory where they're gonna unpackage it, slap refurbish, repackage it, and then resend it. To pay an extra $5,000 more. So you're telling me that the refurbished console Microsoft are selling it for oh man, they're selling it for a damn lot, the biggest loss ever, because man, that would be the biggest loss ever, because trust me, it would be a $300 or $400 extra cost for them if they did that. And I'm not going to say that is not possible, but bro, boy, the thing is, if you have a business and you ship this by container, right, which takes a while to get there, you got to grab it, you got to fumigate, it's expensive to reship things. It's cheaper to ship it once, but reship it is way too expensive, my friend. Oh, Lord. Like, seriously, any business that did that, unless, you know, unless, bro, boy, unless, if the container got there with a problem inside the container and they're going to ship it back, that's a different story, though. Then you got to cover the cost for that. But you already have it shipped. It got unpackaged. It got unpacked, though. Imagine you got to repack that, use the plastic, because that plastic costs money. Then you got to get the pallet, right? And after you get the pallet, you got to put in the container. Then you got to fumigate the container, because you always got to fumigate the container, though. Because while it's open, something can get in. And if a bug gets there, there's going to be a problem. Because they're really picky when it comes down to containers. Oh, man. They are really picky. Really picky when it comes down to containers. And any bug, even the smallest itty-bitty bug that gets in there and they find it, oh. So I find that out, that why would Microsoft do that, though? But if they aren't selling on the markets, what's the point of keeping them there? But the problem is, bro, boy, you know what you do? You put them on the selling point for them to sell. You got to sell them for real cheap to get it out of the way. Because you repackaging it, that means it's more money. And if you to bring it back to sell it somewhere, let's say look, everything has a cost, bro, boy. Everything has a cost, right? It has a cost, and you got money to be made. So imagine you send that container once already, and you got to repackage it, send it back again, to send it back again. That's 3 times. So that cost goes up 3 times. So the Xbox, instead of being $600, is going to be a $1,800 box, and you're selling it for $600. You're not making any money at all. So you're literally killing yourself out there. So that's what I mean, though. I sit there and analyze that. I'm like, bro, how is that possible? Not even through air, though. Shit, that's crazy. That's a crazy move for Microsoft to do. Literally, crazy move. And if it's there, man, what you do is you sell it out. What's it called? That's why you see a lot of stores, like when they do a liquidation of a product, they do that liquidation of a product because they don't want to do the hassle of shipping it back. That's why they liquidate it. They put a price to liquidate, all that stuff. But same thing with clothes, though. You know, when you go to clothes shopping, you wait till December for summer clothes, and look what they're doing. They're trying to sell quick the style of the summer clothes because they're gonna get new shipments in. That's why they put it at a special price to get rid of it, because nobody bought it during the time, so they put it at the price to get it out of it, because shipping it back, it's not worth it. And that's how PlayStation has the most roaches. Nah, I don't know why the heck that console tracks roaches. That's listen. Let me tell you something. If I was I'm being serious what I'm about to say though with this though. If I was those dudes that know fumigating companies and stuff like that, I will find out why the roaches are attracted to the PlayStation so they can use that as a trap to kill roaches. I'm not kidding you. They should do that. No joke. No company gaming is not a single one ships items in mass back. It's cheaper or just put it on a fire sale and write it down. Exactly. That's what you would do though. To get it out of the store though. If you're having problems selling it though. But you grabbing it and shipping it back, I was like, no, that's too much of a cost, man. Oh, it's cheap. Listen, it's much more cheaper. You're going out there buying, no joke, it's much more cheaper. You're going out there buying the RAM, buying all that stuff, than you reshipping to repackage and reship. It's way much more cheaper than that. Shoot. And the funny thing is, I've been seeing a lot of 4th of July out already in stores super early. Really? Wow. Good. Get that out the way, too. You got to get ready for 4th of July. Yes. Yes. But bringing it back in. Because enough of that story, though. Seriously, I went on a rant there because, oh my God, I just can't believe that was said, though. Wow. Out of all things that was said. Why in the blue hell are you going to repackage that? To repackage and then ship again to slap it refurbished? No way. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a crazy idea right there. Unless if that info actually comes out, I'll be like, whoa. No wonder I will say loud and clear. Nah, that's why they're in trouble then. That's too much money badly spent on doing that though. Damn. When you work at retail, you have to buy holiday stuff 6 months in advance. I ran in the dairy and frozen department. When I worked off a grocery store, I had a guy Christmas stuff in June. Yep. They do that sometimes though. They do that sometimes. They do that sometimes, my friend. They do. So let's see what else is out here. Yep, I gotta have this open for today though, chat, because it's incredible. This is like the most incredible thing that's happened on PlayStation. Like out of 6 or 7 months of bad news, this has got to be the worst one of them all. Here's some word of a name tactics. Laugh out. Have some ever heard of a word named tactics? Laugh out loud. What do you mean by that though? Which is really weird. Yeah, but it is really weird. When you work, let me see. Like I'm saying though, this is the best news out there. Like out of all things, now the PlayStation is the king of third party. Oh Lord, you can't make this shit up anymore, man. You just can't. Seriously, that is the best thing I have ever heard out here. Wow. Now it's the best third party box. And now you're gonna probably get Nib. Go out there trying to explain why is it the best third party box? Why is it this? Why is it that? You know, probably get that. Let's go see if he actually did say something. I mean, probably so. I mean, or or what is it? What do you call Nib, the other guy, Nib Jr.? Bro, boy. Nib Jr. Yep. Good old Nib Jr. Actress and movie mainstream OnlyFans. Okay. That's an OnlyFans news. We don't care about OnlyFans. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what's going on out here. Ooh, yeah. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going. But it's funny though how they say PlayStation says if they stopped investing and supporting third-party developers, the industry will stop growing. But here's the thing though, and I laugh about this. And I asked a question to this. What do you guys think that you're the kings out there on third-party support when the majority of third-party games are actually on Steam alone? And then they decide to port to consoles, though. And it's seriously no joke. You look into the PlayStation's mainframe, right? You say, okay, how many games does PlayStation have in total? It will tell you this much. You go out there and you post it on Xbox, it will tell you it has this much. But on Steam, though, there's like 100,000 plus games in there. I mean, it's just funny how much they think they're the man out there when it comes to this. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. You got to laugh at this stuff. You got to laugh at this stuff. Got to laugh about it. Amazing, 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 amazing. Good God. Again with the lies. But yeah, it's just talking company-wise. Okay. I get it. No problem. It's why I buy fans in the winter and heaters in the summer. There you go, Traybone. How much cheaper is it? You get a discount for that because people in their summer are not buying it. They'd rather wait. Unless if it breaks down in the winter, you got to get it urgently. You're gonna get it for it's gonna be expensive though. Let's see though. What else is going out here? Woohoo! Oh, guess that's it though. All right, let's keep it going, chat. Let's keep it going. What else you guys want to bring up? Because man, oh man, it's been a fun blast in PlayStation today. Woof, I've had a blast today. Woo-wee. PlayStation only be left out in the wars, laugh out loud. Oh. PlayStation is in some serious trouble once the Steam machine comes out, and again, when Xbox Series comes out. Here's the question I want to ask though. What is PlayStation going to do to evolve though? That's what's got me serious. Everybody's talking about the console though, but nobody's talking about the system itself. What is PlayStation going to do to evolve its system? What is it going to do to make it better? Yeah, Bobby came by this morning, flew out because he was mad. Bobby was mad though. He was furious. Why did you think Bobby was furious though? Because damn, he was just not happy with this news though. PlayStation is now a third party box. He was just not happy. Not happy. But that's the question I asked though. What is PlayStation going to do to evolve? Will we get a PlayStation Store on PC? I mean, that's an honest question though. What are they going to do, my chat? What are they going to do to evolve? So, there you go. Yeah, I did see it, Gio. I did see it. I'm gonna grab out of slots post for more detail, but thank you for that, Gio Walker. It says loud and clear, new Xbox Insider Console updates. Earn new tier gamer score badges. Players will now earn tier badges that reflect your lifetime gamer score. As your total gamer score grows, your badge evolves with you, reflecting every milestone along the way. New boot up experience, because we know the boot up experience is coming along. Understand your game library at Understand your game library at a glance. Quickly see what you can play and why. No filters make it easy to separate games from you own. Those shared to you, identify install titles will no longer have access to. There you go, chat. This is what you get. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I'm 100K though, so I get this nifty badge though. I'm getting close to 200K. Probably like in 3 years, I'll probably get to 200K or so, I think. I hope so. 500K, 1 million. 3 million and 5 million. 10 million though? Oh shit. That's a question we gotta see though. New boot up and game access. I gotta see all this stuff, how it works though. But you know what, chat? We're probably gonna leave that news for tomorrow so we can cover it even more deeper than that. so we can go into a deep dive. We're just going to let it pop up even more so you can go into deep dive into that, because it's interesting to see, though, what they have done. Because that's the thing, though. This week has been slow news. At least we had a spicy news for today, but yesterday was super slow. Today we have some spicy news to talk about, which was interesting. But yeah, we're going to leave that one for tomorrow, so that way, you know, I got something to cover tomorrow, chat, because if not, I'll be running out of content. And what am I going to do? I'm just going to sit here and be like, what are we going to talk about? So 007, first slide has gone gold. Yes. Ready for that. Oh, no, this is interesting, though. Here you go. Good news right here. Yes. Ha-ha. Let's take this and put it over here. Let's shove this right here. Kaboom. Good Vibes says you bought. Good Vibes says I bought my PS5 because of PSVR 2. Okay, so you bought it for nothing though. I'm sorry to say though. I'm trying to bash you. I'm being serious though, because the PSVR 2 is. Yes, it is today, bro boy. Yes, it is today. Today we got it. Plus with some other things though. It's in there, but I'm going to leave it for tomorrow, though, because, you know, there's got a gamer score, more stuff to talk about, so I need the content for tomorrow, though. But here we go. Got some good news right here. Something to bring up, though. And Good Vibes says, Sony is the only platform going to toe-to-toe with Steam. Oh Lord, man, you see what I mean? They bring jokes though. They bring jokes. You gotta love other shit these guys are writing here. So, wonder what time Forza Horizon 6 launches in your region. Let's go. I'm starting to have a feeling that that's Mike Johnson, though, as Good Vibes VR, though. I don't know why. So, let's take a look at the regions, guys. So, for May 14th, let's go. May 14th is 11 p.m. CST, and it's 12 a.m. ET in New York. So, yes, 12 a.m. ET is when we get Forza Horizon 6, if you guys paid for the 60 extra content. So in London is 1 a.m. BST, Paris 1 CST, Berlin 1 CST, 12 CST, sorry. Seoul is 12 KST, Tokyo is 12 JST, Sydney is 12 CST, and Auckland is NCST. So early access May 15 at 1 in player region, May at 9, and the rest is at May 19th, though, just to let you know. But man, this is funny though. This is funny though. Seriously. But yeah, chat, that's when Forza Horizon is coming out. Remember, it comes out this Friday. Is it this Friday? Yeah, May 15th. And on the 19th is when the game gets out if you did not pay for the premium edition, just to let you guys know. So let me tackle this guy down here because I'm going to have some fun with him right now. He says loud and clear. Y'all think it's a joke. Sony's the only one who can keep up with Steam, but will be no VR on Xbox. What is Xbox going to do with the VR, though? I mean, like I said, though, you bought this for that, though. According to reports in March 2024, Sony has reportedly paused production of the PlayStation VR 2 to manage a backlog of unsold inventory while not permanent discontinuation. The slowdown stems from lower than expected and a growing surplus of units with over 2 million headsets produced, and people are not buying it. But okay. I mean, if you're a VR dude, that's Cool for you, but bro, you wasted money on that. I'm sorry. So hope you're okay with that though, but yeah. So let's see though what he says though. Crazy Lou will never run out of content. You got plan B, shake your money maker. Yeah, sometimes I do. Yesterday I was out of content though. I ran out of content because it's been slow news though. So yeah, I tried to save up the content for, you know, for more stuff. I need a comedic laugh out from Lou. Oh yeah, it's been funny though because I got this dude right here telling me that Sony's the only one who goes one-on-one with Steve. Oh, all right, let's go see though. All right, how many games does Steam have in total? Let's go. It's PlayStation. Have in total. Let's see though. All right, check this out. You ready? You ready for this? You ready for Louis suplex right here? Look, I'm just gonna show you this right here. Oh, I can't do this now. All right, let me just copy this. You ready for a virtual reality slap? Man, you're not gonna like the slap. You're not gonna like it. But yeah, go, Sony. Go, Sony. I want to see what you guys got to do, though. Go. Here you go. That's one. As of early 2026, the Steam library has surpassed 131 cumulative games. The platform has seen a massive influx of new releases with over 18,000 new titles launched in 2024 alone. The total library, including DLC software, exceeding 239,000 items in late 2025. Total games over 131,000. Oh! So check this out. You ready for this one? You ready for this one? Yeah, yeah, it's gonna go toe to toe, chat. It's gonna go toe to toe, as they say, though. Yeah, really, go toe to toe. What? How much did I read though? 131. What thousand? How much is it? But combined, the library spans over 10,000 plus titles in 5 generations. And Steam has 131. Yeah, it's gonna go toe to toe, my friend. Yeah, you know, it's gonna go out there and pump it. Yep. It's gonna go out there and pump it. Let's go. Oh man, toe to toe with Steam. You can't make this shit up. Game Pass isn't working because Xbox isn't getting risky. That's why Microsoft Game Pass is failing. I mean, if you think it's failing, that's on you though. But we having fun with it. I mean. So wait a minute, you jump in here to talk to me, you're jumping out, you're trying a Steam controller now, and you were voting for PlayStation for VR while you wasted your money on there because PlayStation VR is dead though, but okay. I mean, even PushGroup did an article about it. But yeah, it's going head, but again, it's going head to head with Steam, yeah. Steam is a king in VR. Sony has the balls to try. Xbox security is not anything risky. Oh, Sony. Oh, yeah. You know, yeah, they did have the balls. I give them that one. But look where those balls are at, though. Where are they at, though? How is the PlayStation VR doing, my friend? That's why Xbox didn't do it. And even on this, you're going to be getting your games on Steam, not Xbox, that fella. I mean, I got my store over here and I have 600 plus games, so I don't understand why you say I won't buy my games on Xbox, though. If it has an Xbox Play Anywhere title, trust me, I'm going to slap and buy it from there. I use it with Steam VR, laugh out loud. Okay, good for you. So you bought the PlayStation VR to use it on Steam VR, which the PlayStation 2 VR does not let you use a lot of the things the PlayStation VR has on it for Steam VR. You a smart man. I'm surprised he's not saying that PS is more constant than Steam. I'm waiting for him to say that, though. Seriously, I'm waiting for him to say that. Man. PSVR 2 is doing better than the Xbox. Why you gotta lie like that, though? He mad. We mad, bro. He mad. He mad. It's doing better than the Xbox Series? Really? I mean, Xbox Series does not stop production. It keeps on selling, though. But okay. But VR, though, stop production 2024, though. Bro, this is comedy stuff right here, man. You see? This is why I love them. They bring this comedy stuff in here for us to laugh and enjoy. They got us laughing. That's why we can't get mad at them. We just got to laugh at them for what they say and what they believe in their heads. This is comedic stuff right here, man. Thank you for that, my friend. This is why you got to have them, my friends. This is why you got to let them talk. You got to let them say what they got to say. Because they come in here trying to... Like, oh yeah, Steam has VR. That's why I have PSVR 2. But I'm like, bro, PSVR 2 on Steam, you know, using the PC VR, it literally eliminates a lot of the stuff you can use for the PSVR 2. You're a smart man. I would have bought a Meta Quest or something else to use it 100%, but that's on you, though. But you go ahead and do what you want with your money, though. Why do you think we have the Xbox where I got like X? Oh! Been in the damn portal, at least. Shit. Seriously, this is why you gotta let them jump in here and talk what they gotta talk. I mean, seriously, he's out here trying to convince me that the PSVR 2 is doing better than the Series S when in 2024 they stop production. This is comedic stuff, though. You buying games on Steam, not Xbox Series, is just an AMD chip. Oh, and PlayStation has an AMD chip too. What's your point, though? You're so sorry. Goodbye is about to get his boot, though. We're just reading his stuff to. Okay, wow. You sold your Quest 3 to get a PSVR 2? Damn. Again, you smart. Okay. But yet, you spend that money and not using everything the PSVR has. But okay, you smart again. He's smart. Yo, smart dude. Yep, smart dude. Yep. Toe-to-toe against Steam. That's. Let's see. How can PlayStation go toe-to-toe against Steam? Right now, there's more than 1 billion PC players, where Steam owns only 131 from the store. Or I don't know how many users does Steam have, right? It's got tons of users, right? Plus you got Battle.net, plus you got Epic, plus you got all these stores out there. And this man is trying to tell me that it can go one-on-one against Steam itself. But Steam is going to only be used at PC, though. Huh. And then the next Xbox Series is going to have Steam on it, too. Huh. I do, too, so. Dude, Steam is king. PlayStation can't compete. That's why I asked the question earlier. How can PlayStation evolve? That's the question I asked earlier. How can PlayStation say, okay, how am I going to evolve and do something? That's an honest question, though. This will be a console PC hybrid. What apps on PC to play games? Because that's the question, you know, I asked, though. How is PlayStation going to evolve from just being a console and having the store on the console itself and trying to go out there like Xbox has done it? I mean, that's the funny part. That's the part that these fanboys don't understand. Because look, listen, PlayStation dies, you lose everything. The Xbox console disappears, we still got the Xbox OS system everywhere. That's the part where these guys don't sit down and understand and think why Xbox has done this. Because if they decide not to do any more hardware, just focus on the store itself, you're going to have it everywhere. You're going to take everything you bought from here, have it everywhere you want. PlayStation, though, is only on PlayStation. Plus the Portal, though, but that's the Portal. Same thing, but it's a cloud thing. We don't even know what the Helix has inside, though. And you're saying the Helix is nothing but a standard RDNA 5 card? This guy is mad, though. You got to love him being mad, though. Gen X Gamer says, I think the Xbox won't have the Steam and Epic stores, etc. I just think they have access to the apps so you can download your purchase games. I think they'll have access to it. Just not the way we think it will be, but I think it would have access to it though. Exactly, he's trying to convince us that it's going head to head. Oh my God. You see what I mean? Yo, chat, remember what I said though? They fight everything. Doesn't matter. If you're on PC, they come up to you and try to fight you with the PS5 Pro. They try to fight you with the... You can't make this shit up. They try to fight you with the store. They try to fight you with this, and now he's trying to fight me with the VR. I'm like, bro, like, I don't own a VR. Why the hell am I gonna buy that shit? I got a PS5 though. It's not even here because I don't use that shit. Damn. And that's the problem. It's just video games. Exactly. You know what an OS is? Good vibes. What is an OS though? There you go. Kaboom. Thank you, Death Leopard. If ponies are saying that the PS5 Pro is better than a 5090, Helix will be better than a 6090, Louis. And they won't admit to it because as long as they have Digital Foundry, you know, backing them up, lying to them in their faces, then they're never going to accept it though because they say, oh, Digital Foundry said this. We can't trust Digital Foundry anymore after they did the whole DLSS 5 video. Holy shit, I think this dude is serious. No, he was. He got in here mad. Look, it's funny how mad they get out of nothing. He was trying to convince me that the PSVR 2 is better than the Series S. I mean, that's... Listen, this is why I love this stuff. I love when they come in here pissed off about things. I love it. It's literally... That was like, whoa. This guy is too emotional. I bet you this guy... Let me see when he created that account, though. Let's go find out, though. You know how I am, right? Go to channel. Let's see from where he's from, though. Good vibes, VR plays. Okay. 1 view 2 years ago and playing the game. 31 views. Okay. Steam controller. 2 views 1 day ago. He's reviewing the Steam controller, all right? So his channel was made into... Okay, all right. It's got 15,000 views. Nice. Good job with your thing, man. Good job with your channel, though. A VR dude. Who bragging about VR? This one dude named Good Vibes VR. He jumped in here to tell me that, you know, he bought a PlayStation because of VR for PlayStation VR 2. And I said, listen, you just spend their money in the worst way because that thing does not get support and it sucks. And I was being serious about it. I wasn't trying to bash him. I was being honest with him. Because they stopped production in 2024. Not only that, it's not getting that much support like it used to. It's not. Bobby. Yeah, Bobby. All right, Bobby, what's up? I know. No, don't go away. Stay here. He's probably AI. Oh, Lord. I expose this MF Good Vibes. Who is him? Who is he? No name Collins is the leopard, man. He's pissed. And that's what I find funny, though. I don't understand why they get so emotional, mad about things, though. Why? Over a box, though. Come on, man. This is just a box, my friends. Oh, that's a good question, though. Look. Demon's Edge says this. This is so funny, though. He says loud and clear. Why would someone compare a headset to the Series S is my question. They're two completely different products. I had a PSVR 1 and I barely used it. Few games and hate having the bucket on my head. VR, exactly. 100%. That's the thing, though. Like, how do you compare? I mean, that I was just laughing at his comments, though, because look, Demon Edge. The problem is you got this is good comedy. This is good stuff for us. Because at the end of the day, this is a comedic laugh. Because when we sit there, watch them, how they have a meltdown. You're like, bro, how can you have a meltdown over video game console? I mean, look. They don't understand how these things work. They don't. For example, you tell them the PlayStation 5 is a PC, they'll say no. And you sit there and try to explain to them why the PlayStation 5 is a PC. You tell them what components it has, and how does it use, and how you can create a PlayStation 5 to PC. All you got to do is break the wall down. And you know what I mean by breaking down the wall? Like Chris Jericho says, break the walls down. Break down the walls. You know, you break down that store wall, and you can add Steam to it and fucking use Steam on it. Or Linux. There's something out there you can do that right now in the PS5 console. Series X, the same thing. If you can find a way to break through the store, right? That store at the front that they have that operating system, you can add probably Steam or Windows to it and use it. He's mad because he knows he wasted money on that, and we're making fun of him. Oh, that's why he's mad though, but I'm not. Oh, but here's the thing though. I wasn't trying to troll him. I was being serious though. I don't get why people attach. I don't get why people attach their personalities to a console. Who cares? If you like PS, more power to you. If you like Xbox, that's cool too. Exactly. But they attach to it and they try to convince you that, for example, PlayStation is the king. King of what though? Of lies? Yeah, I believe so. They're the king of lies. They're the king of marketing. Yeah, 100%. But king of what? Of gaming? No, they're not the king though. If you're gonna look at the king though, Nintendo's the king because Nintendo took over with 150 million consoles right now. Y'all not surpassed the number since the PS2, and then y'all came out and lied about it. But yeah, it's me, the boy Lewis, with a $2 super chat. Louis, just what I said. What's today's update has in Discord? Yep. Yes, sir. Thank you for that, bro boy. Yes. The updates to the console. Man, oh man, I want to talk about it, but I'm trying to save that for tomorrow, because if I don't save that for tomorrow, I'll be out of content for tomorrow, little chat. That's the thing, though. I'm trying to say something, though. I'm trying to say something for tomorrow. I hope this dude Good Vibes writes his comedic material down, because he's not. He doesn't. I'm gonna. Let me see. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be disappointed, because this is gold material. It is gold material, my friend. This is gold. It is gold. Oh, speak of the devil. Oh man, speak of the devil. Look who's here. Everyone's best PlayStation friend, Mike Johnson. Hey, Mike, got a question for you. I'm going to go back to this right now. Got a question for you, Mike. Got an honest question, though. Honest question. All right. All right. Honest question right here. Looky, Mikey. What do you think about this, though? Oh, I didn't think about this title, though. PS5 is just a plastic box if it doesn't have content. Sony explains the third-party focused ecosystem. Wow. So let's go down here and read this. I bet that too. I don't know why. I bet that was his other account. Yep, I bet that was Mike. If that's you, though, man. Here we go. While the PS5, let me just read this little bit. While the PS5 and PlayStation before, it has some truly, they're saying before, it has some truly first-party titles that never been Sony's strength like Nintendo. So many times I've mentioned this. And again, let me just read this loud and clear again. Switch 2 is sold on the strength of Mario and Pokemon. PS5 is all about GTA and Call of Duty. Damn, Mike Johnson, so your third-party box is not an exclusive box anymore. It's not true. That's fake. How is that not? Dude, this is from Push Square. And it's been said by a guy that works on PlayStation. Nishino literally said this loud and clear. Let me stop with the pop-ups, damn it. It says here. This is what Nishino said. It's not Louis. If you talk to PlayStation Isino-san, alright, who has a very product-led background, he'll say PlayStation is just a plastic box without content. And third parties are the lines that share off the content. So you are all a third party box. Let's go. P. Let's go. Man, Preston Wick with the 84.851 with the $2 super. Mag is the D. You think Mike Johnson's an AI? I don't think he's an AI though. I think he's a real person though. But you know what he does though? He sends the content to, what's his name, to James out there. James starts, posting things out here. I'm starting to think that though. I think he's combined with James. There's probably that James dude out there that jumps in here, does things. Louis Berry reviews. Mike Johnson it is a true. Yep, exactly. It is true, man. Welcome to the show. Never seen you here. What's up, Louis B Reviews? How you doing, man? Chat, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Also hit that bell. Let's go. Yes, it just cannot get better than this, man. Y'all found out today. It's just that, how is this Xbox fanboy? Bro! Look! Oh my God. It's something that the company has openly launched in an interview. The game business, although the boss of the second and of the as the boss of the second and third party PlayStation executive Christian Sevenson is very much focused on a specific pillar of the ecosystem. This was said by Christian Sevenson, the boss of second and third party at PlayStation. It wasn't said by Bobby the Bird or Miguel the Little, I don't know, whichever. Oh my God, are you saying it's fake though? Man, this is some funny ass shit right here. So this is Xbox fanboys propaganda though. Describing as PlayStation, a third party focus, he explained. But funny though, Push Square said it loud and clear. PS5 is all about GTA and Call of Duty. Oh Lord. Pickles, you don't need to fight on. All you gotta do is laugh at them. Pickles, listen, Pickles. There's stuff in life where we come. Have you ever seen Steve Harvey? Steve Harvey says, some things are a comedy gold right here. This right here is comedy gold for us. Because they're lying. Not yet. Nope, not yet. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll talk about the new things that Max was going to bring up. We're going to have that for tomorrow. Plus, another spicy news that comes by, though. It's called the PlayStation Protection Program, PPPPP. Exactly. Are PS users getting lead poisoning around their console? Real question. I do not know, Demon Edge. I don't know, man. I seriously don't know what's going on. I think the liquid metal is getting into their heads. I think that heat from that console, is making them dehydrated. Seriously, I don't know what's going on with them. No joke. PlayStation CEO is telling the truth, and the PlayStation fans can't handle the truth. No, they cannot, though. They'll be drinking. They're trying to be like T-1000, though. Shit. Oh, God. Chat, that's why I sit here and laugh at this stuff, because that's all we got to do is laugh. We laugh and laugh and laugh, because this is good shit, chat. I mean, I sit there and look at them. I'm like, bro, what are you guys talking about? Come on, man. This is fake propaganda now. And literally PushSquare.com is writing about it. Their own website. This is not Xbox Wire. This is not Pure Xbox. This is not IGN. This is not GameSpot. This is not none of this. No. This is from PushSquare.com itself writing about this of an interview with Christopher Dring. You know who Christopher Dring is, though? I know who he is. I know what you guys going to say, though, so I won't say that out loud, though. But, yes, that's that one dude who wears the glasses. You know why. But, damn. He was interviewing the third-party guy, Christian Sevenson, and he's telling you what are they focused on. Pony versus Pony Media site. You see, yep, that's it. Reward Gaming, Pony versus Pony Media site. You can't make this shit up. This is, like I said, this is comedic gold right here. No joke. This is why I love when they come by and they start talking their BS. You guys just gotta laugh at it. Third party box now. What? Chat, hold up a second. Be right back. You can't make this shit up. Oh my god, this is just nah. Oh my god, nah. Oh my god. So okay, I got a question now. What's a reliable site though? Explain that to me. Explain that one to me, my friends. How is this a reliable site though? Demon's Edge says, my Apple AirPods Max 2 arrives today. I'm stoked. Gonna try them with my Xbox. Nice. So yeah, I wanna pony on pony violence. So what's a reliable site though? What's a reliable site? I wanna know what a reliable site is though. I wanna know what it is though. So now pony sites and Sony execs aren't reliable sources. No, they're not. They're all liars though. Yes, if you say something bad about PS, all right, there you go. There you go. I need to get Demon's Edge when you try them out and then come by when you have the time and tell me how are they working, because I gotta get some AirPods because I'm on the bicycle now and I want to listen to music while I use the bicycle, so that way I concentrate even more. Because, you know, I'm doing the same route every day and it gets boring, though. Yep, PS is third party and they're publishing 2 games. They're not going to be on the PS console. Uh-oh. Louis, you need some Benny Hill music. Man, I need some music, my friend. Any type of music. I mean, it could be bachata, whatever. I just need some music while I ride my bicycle. Because I know these guys like to use speakers, though, but why am I going to attach a speaker on my bicycle, though? Seriously, why? Louis, getting in shape for the dudes? No, I'm getting in shape for myself, my friend. I'm getting in shape for myself, you know, because it was time for me to get in shape. It was time. Not only that, I also have an important motorcycle competition next weekend, which, Chad, just to let you know, next weekend on Friday, I will not be here. Saturday won't be here and Sunday, but I'll be back on Monday, just to let you all know. Next weekend, I have a very, very important motorcycle competition I got to go to. So that's why I'm taking my training seriously. And not only that, I'm just going to continue on training. I got to lose the weight, though. And riding a motorcycle takes a lot of energy away. Louis, I've lost 50 pounds since last summer. You know what's so funny, bro, boy? What's bachata? Bachata is a music that we listen to here in Dominican, though. I'll give you an example. Let me see. What's the name? I don't know what's a good example, though. But yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to lose weight for that. Louis likes playing dance music. Hey, I listen to Shakira a lot though. Heck yeah, you know, Waka Waka. Hey, you know, Shakira, yeah. Shakira, my friend, Chad. You know, good friend too. Yeah. I love Shakira. Yeah. Oh Lord, PlayStation is third party. They're not happy. See, they're not happy now. I told you guys they're gonna try to move that goalpost. They're trying to tell me that PlayStation is first party. Hell no, it's not. What content do they have? They ain't got jack shit when it comes down to first party content. They're dead. PlayStation first party is not going to Xbox and PC or PC. My Johnson, you see how Saros is doing? Why do you think they're not gonna send it to PC? Why do you think they're not gonna send Yote to PC? Why do you guys think that's not going to happen, though? Make sure you have a plan to keep it off. That's what people fail long term. No, here's the thing though. I'm gonna be Here's the thing though, right? Out of all exercises, I've done many exercises, right? I've done CrossFit. I've done everything. There's two exercises that I really love the most, and bicycle riding is an adrenaline. Like, no joke, I'm seriously thinking of what am I how, like, right now this very moment I'm thinking like, how long am I gonna last out there? Am I gonna do, instead of 10, am I gonna do 20 kilometers today? So I'm really thinking about what is gonna be my next route today. Like, what am I gonna do? You know, that's the adrenaline from the bicycle that gets you going. And I love bicycle riding. It's so cool. I mean, he got time out today, though. Yeah, that's how it is. The only problem with this damn bicycle is the damn seat, though. My booty is hurting. But I'm thinking of getting adjusted to it, though. I hope I do, because, man, I love riding the bicycle, though. Oh, man. But, yeah, again, Mike Johnson, how do you feel about that, though? How do you feel about that? That PlayStation PS5 is all about GTA and Call of Duty. He's getting punished today. Hold on, chat. I want to hear his opinion about that, though. I want to hear about his PS5 and GTA. PS5 is all about GTA and Call of Duty. I want to hear what he got to say, though. It's all about that. You see, chat, I told you about the Activision deals, though. I told you guys. F these ponies, man. They've been bringing comedy all day today. Listen, that's why I love them, though. They bring the comedy in, man. With all them lies they make, though. Lying through their teeth, chat. Lying through their teeth. Lying through their teeth. No joke. They just keep on lying, chat. Just keep on lying. I don't understand why they lie about stuff. But damn. So my father messaged me an hour ago. All right, he said he's done. He's going home. Okay, perfect. He was at a doctor's appointment, which I actually thought I had to go, but I didn't, though. Louis listens to Queen's bicycle song. Wait, Queen's got a bicycle song? It's fun sometimes. Doing CrossFit for over a decade is brutal. Yeah, and listen, my favorite exercise is the bicycle and swimming. You put me out there on a beach with a snorkel, I can swim all day. With a snorkel, I can swim all day. No joke, I can swim all day. On Saturday, I went to the beach. So, was it 2 weeks ago? I think it was 2 weeks ago. I'll tell you how long. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. 2 Saturdays ago, I went to the beach. And I spent on the beach. We got there at 10 a.m. and I quit swimming around 3. So like I said, I can swim all day. No joke. I love swimming. I love snorkeling. Snorkeling is another thing that, oof. Making fish mad. You know what I love to do? If I have a net, though, this is what I do, though. You see those fish that go and inflate? If I have a net, though, I grab it and go foo, 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 and it goes make them so mad. With the puffer fish. It's so funny how they fluff, though. And then you let it go, you see them like running around with it. You can't swing that much because it's so fat. I'm at the pool right on ice. Doing 75K main running challenge this month. I doing 5K a day. You run 5,000 what? What do you mean by 5K? Explain that to me. 5K is 5,000 miles, though? Yep, they did. This is why, man, listen, like I said, this article was gold today. Just watching them be mad. Don't need a lot of tater tots, Crazy Louie. They go straight to the... That's probably where I named it. Queen Bicycle song was filmed. Really? 5K or 3.1 miles. Okay. All right, did not know that, though. All right. You know, nice. Nice. Me, I'm into bicycle riding, man. Chat. I'm like, having fun, man. Having fun. I just got to get a nice cushion seat. There will not be no tater tot slander. Exactly. Tater tots are good for your body, my friends. They are good. You got to get them tater tots. How about gonna have to warn top shelf? So chats, guess what? Listen up. The crazy ones gotta go. Chats, I gotta run. I got several errands I gotta do today. It's been a busy. It's gonna be a busy day for Crazy Lou today. Yes, it is. And of course, we have fun though. We've been on here for 2 hours and 44 minutes. We had a fun show, making them mad. We see them jump in here, being all mad and throwing stuff at us. I just gotta enjoy it. And chat, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing, chat. I need to get back into gaming, man. When I get home, I'm tired from bicycle riding. But man, I'm getting adjusted to it. Once I get adjusted to it, I'll be back in gaming no time. I bought an assault run treadmill. It's one of the most curved, not motorized belts. Burns the legs a lot worse. Wow, not know that though. You gotta get them shoes that got them sponges on the beneath them. Doesn't affect your knees though. Oh. But yeah, man, I'm bicycle riding like crazy. Woo-wee! Bicycle riding like crazy. Pony's really using the weak narrative. He ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing when it comes out of their narratives though. Because man, oh man, this news literally tore them apart. It did, my friend. This news was just not the greatest news for them. Like I said, in the last 5 or 6 months, there hasn't been a great PlayStation news. There hasn't been one. The one that came out on Friday with the numbers to try to spin into a positive one, and no matter how much they spin it, though, it's not positive. I'm sorry. No matter how much you guys did, though. Tetra Tech Legion is like Vampire Survivors mixed with Banjo-Kazooie and Nuts and Bolts. Nice. I gotta try that one then. Really calling people weak is not gonna affect. I don't understand why they gotta come in and call you weak. He mad though. Pony's knees being swept. Yep. And that's what we love though. We love making fun of their stuff though. We do. Oh, the VR is the best place. You can't make this shit up. It's better than the serious ass. Oh my god. Oh Lord. And him saying that Pushkar is not reliable though. Oh man, that literally just got me out here laughing. I just had to leave. And laugh out there out loud really bad though. It was hilarious. Now it's not viable. Pushkar, their own website. Pony on pony violence. Oh crap. You can't make this shit up. Chat, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for your memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. That's seriously, chat. Like always, you guys make the show. You guys make the best out of it always. And man, it's been fun. It's been fun, chat. Seriously, lots of good conversation today. No joke. Been fun. Thank you for everything, though. Seriously, it's been a blast. So, chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and I do mean a beautiful and awesome Wednesday. And as always, I will see you guys on the Xbox International Podcast when we do come back at 7 p.m. ET today, Wednesday, if we do come back. With Sablo, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. And on Fridays, invite me they don't XP en Español with Elvis, Elencita, Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, TikTok, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on talking about what's happening in the gaming news world. Chat, have a beautiful day, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Lou Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one. Whoa. Where's the outro? FA6 tomorrow. Tomorrow. There's always tomorrow.